Oh, hello. My name is Dr. Eric Sigurdsson, Head of Weapons and Materials Research, here at the Black Mesa Research Facility. Our first-rate associates have always designed, developed, and manufactured specialized equipment for an amazing array of advanced scientific disciplines. But don't take my word for it. Let's see what one of our many satisfied business partners has to say.
Thanks, Doc. The Navy and Marine Corps needed a weapons system that offered single-target force projection that allows an operator to eliminate a threat at an extreme range. The XVL-1456 meets those particular requirements, and then some. Thanks a lot, Black Mesa.
Of course, all this research would be useless if we couldn't test our weapons properly. Thankfully, Black Mesa has a variety of decommissioned areas that we have been able to repurpose for our needs. From outdoor storage sites to temperature-controlled indoor facilities, we can provide testing in almost any environment imaginable. At Black Mesa, we continue to deliver the future.
Down. Shutting down. So much. Attention, shut down. It's not shutting down.
And welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Black Mesa with Rampancy.net. I'm Nargajan.
I'm Blackstar. And Funk's in there somewhere.
Well, Funk's having issues. He booted into Windows, he says.
Oh, did he? Oh, geez. Oh, we may never see him again.
Okay, so we're in easy mode. I've got controllers set up now here, which is honestly not the way anybody recommends you play this game. Like,
no,
if you go to the Steam forums, they say, yeah, don't do that.
Well, no, unless you're, the PC master race.
Does
But
this
part of
game support the Xbox 360 controller, or is it like direct key mapping?
Yeah, some of it is key mapping, but some of it is support. But it does support the analog sticks, which is why, now I can RP walk, which you can't do with a keyboard.
Yeah, no, I'd use controller all the way. I'm a controller.
I just like it. I mean, it feels more cinematic.
Yeah, your camera feels more steady.
Being able to pan around, I feel like I have more control over the way stuff looks.
Totally. Oh,
Anyway.
Zaldera's in the chat. Hi, Zol.
Yeah, actually, why don't you say hi to everybody in chat, and then we'll start.
Yep, and Aries is in, and Forrest is in, and Lion is in, and Bob Robertson's in, and Felton Chan. Wow, he says he actually, where did he get? Apparently he got through one of the levels all the way up through on normal. Wow. Yeah, Felton wants to know, are we on normal or what? No,
This
we're
is
on
easy.
what?
No, we are on what? We are on, here, I'll show it. Just to get this out of the way.
Yeah, we want to keep it moving.
I am on easy. We did not want to get bogged down. We're mostly here talking about the presentation, not about the gameplay.
Yes.
Which is not to say the gameplay is bad or anything like that.
Well, it's serviceable.
It's not. It's just that
I meant yours.
We've got much more familiarity with the Halo style of gameplay.
Yes. Oh, you mean as far as that goes? Yes.
Yeah, and I think there is a connection to be made between the idea that Master Chief is a super soldier and you're supposed to live up to that.
Right. You're
and
a nerd.
This guy's an egghead and he's not supposed to be doing any of this.
This is about as close to an actual narc character as you could get.
Because he doesn't talk to anybody.
Right. That's what I mean. Cyberg says, Half-Life is like Marathon, mouse keyboard all the way, same as Doom and other shooters on PC.
I'll still play Marathon more with mouse and keyboard.
Is it weird that I just felt like you should go in there and do your super Oni moves? But this isn't that kind of game.
Yeah, those guys' eyesight over there is really good.
They were
Harry says,
already killing that scientist who was, they're here to save me.
hey, just as a change of pace, I'd love him to kill all the scientists. Aries says, yeah, they never graduated kindergarten. No, we have not. Aries says, hi. Bob Roberts says, yeah, nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah, see, look, I mean, they saw me through that door. I was just like barely poking through there, and they saw me.
Well, see, that's an instant AI understanding I'm not a fan of. I wish games could get that right.
Throw a grenade out that hallway.
I'd get a light.
Huh?
Baron's in the chat. Says, hi, guys.
Oh, damn. There's a guy up there, too.
Forrest says, Marathon has to be all keyboard and mouse look, and Aleph 1 sucks.
I have played Marathon on a controller, and I thought it was fine.
I would love to try it more. I mean, all the ones we did, I did on mouse and keyboard at gunpoint.
Well, no, we did Marathon 2 on Xbox, and that had to have been controller. Right?
Yeah, but that got us seasick, so... I blame Mark. It's Mark's fault for that.
So I think there are 3 dudes in this room.
And they're all instantly knowing where you're at and have much better aim.
Exactly
Yeah.
Do you have the machine gun?
Yeah, I do.
Sorry, the SMIG or whatever it is. Just they got the ammo for it, so just spam them.
Forrest says, so I missed most of the last stream. Last I saw, PC was walking around talking to his colleges, and then they were about to do some science experiment. I assume it worked out well.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Yeah.
We're just talking to these colleagues. Mm-hmm. With really high-speed letters made of iron or lead.
Aries says he's getting seasick as the Xbox at 60. Really? Well, see, the 60 at the high motion, depending on where you are and your TV, yeah, that might be a problem. Because everyone's used to 30. Everyone's been used to 30 for like decades.
There's a guy up there somewhere.
Only the PCers have been running at 240p now, so... And they've been running a steady, 60, 120, 144... Jeez, how many bullets does that guy take? Should aim for the head, you don't want to aim for the body armor.
This is easy. I think I can take plenty of punishment, but they still can too.
Zaldera says, by coincidence, I've been binging on the Marathon Eternal streams up to the point I've reached in the game. Oh, really? No kidding.
Poor guys.
Is that a coincidence?
Apparently.
Oh, okay.
Forrest says, so why are Gordon's colleagues shooting at him? Should I assume you screwed up the science experiment last time? It's been kind of a revolution.
Kinda.
Yeah. And I guess
we did what we were told. We were just following orders.
Should we? Yeah. How many people have used that excuse? Baron says, those aren't his colleagues, Forrest.
No, that's also true.
Depends how you define it.
Right.
Lionel says, yeah, those are HECU Marines. Scientists are trying to escape with him, and the U.S. Marines are covering it up.
Another scientist over here.
Because that's what Marines do.
There's no looting body. Well, actually, soldiers drop ammo, so there's that.
I'm surprised you can't strip them for all their gear.
There you go.
Get the body armor, get the radio, possibly the shoes if this is a die-hard situation.
The screwdriver.
Hey, you've got a crowbar. More tools, the better. In fact, I'd look around for a paper clip. You just know you're going to need it.
All right, that's already been blasted through. I can't use that.
Oh, Zal says, yeah, just mention the Marathon mouse hook made me want to bring that up. I don't blame you. Felton says, yeah, Gordon has that super suit, though. Yeah, everybody needs a super suit, because if he was wearing a lab coat, he'd be dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's the idea, right? The only thing that distinguishes Gordon is that he was in the test chamber, and there was apparently relatively safe compared to everybody else, and has the HEV suit.
Right. He just fit the suit, which also begs a question, why aren't everyone else just shooting him in the head?
Report to Central Command and Communications Center.
Well, that's a dangerous move. I don't know how OSHA would feel about that.
I don't know how OSHA would feel about any of these things.
Yeah, that's true.
Was he in range?
A lot of these scientists are not wearing hard hats.
Hey, I got to admire that they do actually have railings in certain spots. Some of the games we played have not.
I don't know if the original... I remember this area from the original game, but I don't remember if it had railings.
All right, well, it killed him anyway. Good enough.
Now, will those things stick to you even after they're dead?
No.
Oh,
they drop down limp, but they don't go away.
I know. They lose their adhesion.
I honestly don't even need to spend bullets.
No.
All right, so
I don't even know why I'm doing that.
Oh,
this
Linus
is a really good example of how the game has changed since, or how Black Mesa has changed from Half-Life. It's like that hallway there, or that bridge there, was a bridge with the barnacles on it, and there were certain parts of the bridge that had fallen through, and you had to walk on pipes and stuff. In the first game, it was just a bridge with barnacles. So you go whoop whoop whoop.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just run.
So they
through.
increased the challenge factor.
Yeah. See, I don't know
they
the original
gamified
game
it a
well
little
enough to
bit.
know those things.
I did see a graphical compare and contrast. So yeah, it's definitely more detailed than the original, especially in the shader and detail quality. Lionel says, yeah, Gordon does complain he never found a stolen helmet, though.
Now, you can zoom, but you can't fire while zoomed on a weapon that doesn't have a scope.
Oh, I see.
And so that's
a little
the
weird.
revolvers. I think even this you can't. Nope.
Little video gamey. Oh, Forrest says, does he have a super suit and a really big ray gun? Because, I just heard Earthworm Jim was the only one who had both. I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay,
We don't
now
have a
the
BFG
red-
in this.
The red lasers, I think, are the ones that trigger turrets. The blue ones are like mines.
Okay, so which one do we cut?
Run through it.
You would.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Oh, Baron makes a good point. He says Gordon is just some guy, and while he's such a compelling protagonist, the only thing that makes him special is what the player does with him. So, and that way it makes him an accessible everyman. He doesn't have super mental powers.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't use force beams on things. He's just some guy,
Okay, now that's a turret. I can't pick it up when it's closed, but that will open and start firing if I trigger any of the red lasers at the other end of that corridor. What I want is an object to throw to set off the mines so that it won't hurt me.
Yeah, Cyborg says, yeah, this area had railings in H1. Fine. There were plenty of walkways that didn't.
Just a barrel, I guess.
So OSHA's not totally laying down the job. Cyborg says, yeah, Source Zoom sucks. Portal 2 did it right, though.
Wow.
Felton says the Magnum has ADS.
Does it?
I want to know, does the cross...
okay, it has ADS, but if you zoom,
Yeah.
there's a separate ADS function and to the zoom. So
I want to know, does the crowbar...
So basically, like the weapons that have
really good
alt
question.
fire, the Magnum has zoom on its alt fire, so you get
Right.
aim down sight. But you always have a zoom key.
I want to know,
separate.
does the crowbar have ADS?
That reminds me.
Let's see. Crowbar does not have ADS, but you can zoom with the crowbar.
You can
So
zoom, well, okay.
It's kind of like binoculars.
No, see, I
it's
want to
a
aim down the
crowbar's got
barrel
a
like a
scope.
gun.
There's this like online gun customizer that people found on the internet.
Yeah.
You could like put in a bayonet on your machine gun and then like customize the scope and stuff, so you'd custom order a gun or something like that.
I wish
Well,
you could
people
do that
found
for a
out
lot of
You
games.
didn't need the gun. So some people like made like bayonets with scopes on them.
Nice.
Just the greatest thing I've ever
Oh,
seen.
well, see, that's what I wish more games had more flexibility that way. Cyborg said, yeah, crossbow scope and magnum sights don't suck, though. Just the suit zoom. Felton says that the secondary fire holding the magnum. And he wants to know, have you ever used them, though? I can't remember the last time I played this. Narc, do you use old fire in those?
No, I haven't been, because I'm still used to everything being ADS. So, like, I don't know, like, I don't know what the weapons
launcher.
do when they're all fight. No, it can't be.
Yeah, that one's a grenade launcher and alt fire, but you don't have any of the grenades yet.
Oh, I don't have to. Okay, fine. So.
Oh, Bloodlust in the chat. He says, ahoy, hoy. Hey, Blood.
The preferred telephonic greeting of Rampancy.net.
Well, it's kind of hard to do finger guns.
You fool! Why would you turn it on? You know it's just going to point at you.
Why would you not? I want to know why you just don't strap this to your chest and call it a day.
I thought it would pick it up.
Right now,
It
there's a
didn't, though.
series of nerds who made the tripod design who are going, yes, it worked. No, seriously.
Well, actually, I mean, it's not going to fire on me if I don't trigger it. So.
Right, but I mean, it's an auto-tracking auto weapon with infinite ammo. Why don't you just strap it to your chest, pointing forward, and it will shoot at anything that moves?
But I don't want it. I don't want it behind me, because if I go through this and I hit one of the lasers, then it's 3 firing at me instead of 2.
All right, so okay, so this one.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, this is all turrets. Oh, just run, you fool, run! No.
The bullet's pushing back. Apparently,
they're heavy bullets. They're fat.
They're not that heavy. They're a few ounces.
Well, that could have gone.
Felton says, "Yeah, pry open the." No, it did not. Felton says, "Yeah, pry open the annoying locked door."
Yeah. All right. Fine.
Old Halo PC chief
right.
there.
There you go. Barrett's like, "Free me, you fool!"
Keys.
That wasn't going well enough anyway.
Yep.
Halo PC keys is so ugly.
You think so?
Yeah, it is hideous. Oh no.
Cyberx says, yeah, doing that with the turrets lets you use them against enemies, but they still attack you and then run out of... Oh, they do run out. I thought they were infinite. I thought they would just, shoot as the day is long.
I thought so too, honestly.
Yeah. Bloodless says, yeah, the solution to any problem is more gun. Aries says, just use the portals on them. Oh, Lido liked your nice keys joke.
Okay.
Yeah, Narc's been working heavy on the soundboard. We got a bunch of Halo stuff in now. We've got, let's see, we got Sergeant, we got Cortana, we got Keys, and we even got some MST3K, so he's been working nonstop.
Can we get Office Assistant Sarge from Red vs. Blue?
I don't see why not.
Where would you like to go today, dirtbag? There's no use for it. I just want him.
You just want it.
Yeah.
We'll put it on the list. Forrest is Morak Taka.
Wish I could throw this farther. Come on. There we go.
Bloodless says, yeah, only Narc might care, but Kazakhstan might change its alphabet, so that's the thing in the world news.
Yeah, no, they're going to Latinize. I know, it's been in the works for a long time.
Really? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's kind of a neutral thing. I mean...
okay. What happens to Cyrillic, then?
Cyrillic will be used for Russian, and Latin letters will be used for Kazakh, just like Latin letters are currently used for, let's say, Uzbek in the neighboring countries.
Okay, all right.
But it's actually pretty nifty. So Kazakh is a Turkish language that uses Cyrillic, and very few of the other nearby Turkish languages use Cyrillic,
apparently,
if any.
Kyrgyz does. I believe Tajik still does, but I'm not sure. I believe Azeri does not, but again, I feel more comfortable if I look those up rather than just talking off the top of my head. But
Cyborg wants to know, does the soundboard have Tucker's catchphrase and Frog Blast the Vent Core? No, but we should put those on the list.
Oh wait, there is somebody in that does say Frog Blast the Vent Core, don't they? Yeah. No, we should probably get that.
No, it's in the sound files. We just got to add a button.
We should probably also definitely get Tucker's catchphrase.
Okay.
Bet you can't stick it, Master Chief.
All right, now
that's going to be a popular one too.
Oh, that's good stuff.
I regret nothing.
Yep. So let me do this better.
Don't do that. Do it worse.
Now, is this one just too low? Can I not sneak
you can
under
crouch
this?
underneath it.
Can
if
you
it's
not
not
shoot
at floor
them?
level, you can for sure crouch underneath
No,
it.
the blue ones apparently you can shoot, but I wasn't able to get them to blow up, so I don't know if that's a difference between the first game and the second or what.
I don't know if the first game had turrets.
Oh, wrong way!
I don't remember any.
I love that you can...
know what? I don't remember any bombs either, so I don't know.
I love that you can take a
that
certain
one went.
amount of
and
bullets to the head.
The radius on that is huge. Like that explode.
Run!
No, run!
Crawl fast!
Crouch quickly!
Do a power slide. Bloodless says, yeah, the history of Cyrillic writing is weird.
Yeah.
Apparently the language came way before they started writing it down, so it's horrible by design.
Yes, like all languages.
Yeah.
That's not true.
That's technically the first language was pictures. I mean, we started drawing things.
Someone just said I'm sick of Firewatch. Does that mean that these guys are like seconded from the Forestry Service, or does that mean that they also don't like Firewatch, like Blackstar and other weird people?
It's not that I didn't like.
You were very upset.
No, I didn't like. It's not that I didn't like Firewatch. I liked the game. I didn't like how it ended, and I didn't like the way a certain character changed some of the things that she did right at the end. I thought it was a dick move. That's all.
They didn't really, but it wasn't as obvious.
Wow. Didn't prevent that, did we?
Dude, I love the scientist. I'm the guy who knows everything.
Yeah,
like,
you can't kill me.
Gray matter propulsion.
A target on my face.
Looks like there's some kind of an achievement for headshots.
If you kill me, I won't give you all the math. Yeah, that like that guy cares.
Well, this ought to kill them.
Great. Only 10 more of those to go. Forrest says, yeah, pretty sure we were making mouth noises before we were drawing things. No, I mean written languages. I mean, the first things we were writing down, we weren't writing symbols. We were drawing pictures. I mean, they're finding... Yeah. In fact, there was a cave recently that discovered, like, the oldest drawings in human history that went back way sooner than we thought.
Oh, I don't know.
Look out behind you.
What's interesting about
he's gonna grenade you.
Is... Actually, I don't care. Never mind. I'm not even going to go down. I'm not even going to bother.
He lost his train of thought, gentlemen.
I got the train of thought. I just don't feel like pursuing it.
You want to board at the station instead?
Right.
Forrest says, do a barrel roll. Yeah, we should have that in the soundboard, too, for all the Nintendo fans.
Do a flip.
Oh, yeah,
no,
you guys
we need
never
somebody going,
Star
actually,
Fox.
it's an aileron roll.
Cyberk says, I really need to see that MST3K movie. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Buy it, stream it, steal it, go to a friend's house, whatever, borrow it. Yes, steal it. Whatever you do to get MST3K.
The tapes.
Yes. Find a VHS player somewhere where you're at. Somebody must have one somewhere. Find a defunct Blockbuster, a mom and pop VHS renter. Somebody must have it somewhere, dude.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Cyberk said, I also missed the joke I made above. Yeah, Cortana's pickup line for the Marathon Thundercats 2011 fanfic somehow makes it in the soundboard. What was that from that? I don't remember.
What, you mean her bet you can't stick it Master Chief? That was from like the blooper.
That was a blooper roll.
From the Halo
trailer.
In fact, like most of the Johnson and Cortana stuff I have on the board is bloopers. It's not from the games.
It was Halo 2, actually. That was the bet you can't stick it line.
In fact, after they told her that they caught her in the recording saying "bet you can't stick it, Master Chief," this was the reaction.
Oh no!
Yeah, we were rolling. See, that's the thing. In voice recording, you want to roll on everything. You never want to stop because you never know when something good's going to happen. Or something bad. Baron says, yeah, hey, Narc, BS Funk. Favorite Half-Life game? Oh, I don't have one. I have not. Two? Yeah, I have not played either enough to discern, so...
Deathmatch. What? I mean...
Is there a...
no, there are a lot of Half-Life games. There were there's Blue Shift, Opposing Force, and there's Half-Life 2, of course, Episode 1.
Yeah, if you include all the mods.
I will, if I include the mod, it's definitely Minerva Metastasis as a Half-Life 2 mod, which I keep saying that we should play.
Okay. Well, maybe after this one.
Better than the game.
Narc,
and Valve hired the guy who made that mod.
Right. Which is always a good sign. Narc, you get a fave?
Favorite Half-Life game? I don't know. I like Half-Life 2 a lot. I like Lost Coast, but that's technically not a full game. That's just DLC for Half-Life whatever.
Yeah.
I kind of consider Half-Life 2 and the 2 episodes kind of like one big thing, so I don't really think of them as separate. And I do think that I like it better than this, but I haven't played this all the way through, so it's not fair to say yet, I think.
Oh, Ares wants to know, if Gordon doesn't have his helmet, why don't the crabs infest him? But I think it's a risk.
He's genetically immune because of a strange disease he's got. Oh wait, no, that wasn't.
Yeah, you're making that up.
Yeah.
I believe that
cough.
is Bourne syndrome. He's got a beard.
Dark's gonna have way too much fun with it.
All right, there's nothing else in here, and I think this door doesn't. Yeah, that.
See, what I don't know is why don't you take a dead head crab, put it on your head to make all the other head crabs you're already infected?
They have that, but that's in Fallout. That's the
Really?
Yeah, that's the ghoul mask.
Yeah, the ghoul
There's a
mask.
Okay.
mask that you can put on that makes all the ghouls like you instead of hate
There
you.
you go. Big brain thinking there.
Which
No.
wasn't there a zombie movie that had a similar thing? Like
Walking Dead.
A character faked that he was a zombie, so none of the zombies noticed him.
Oh, they did that in a bunch of them. They do that in Walking Dead all the time. They did that in Simon's movie. What's the title of that one?
Simon.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean Simon Pegg and Nick
Yes.
Frost?
Yes.
I don't know what that movie was. All right, Narc, somewhere in this room... Oh, there's a dude. I thought we were done.
No, we're not.
Shaun
We're
of
not
the
I feel
Dead.
like there's an
not
elevator
done exactly.
in here, in this room.
What is there in this room?
An elevator to get to the surface.
Oh yeah, no. I'm just slow walking this. I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not exactly lost yet. I had not been to that other room, so I decided I would go look.
No, we haven't done the speed portion of the game yet.
Nope.
All of the game is speed portion of the game to me. But Half-Life, Narc, kind of like what you were saying, you prefer Half-Life 2 to this, and you haven't played enough of this to know. This is pretty much Half-Life. I mean, we're going to go outside in a minute, but this is pretty much it.
One of the most striking...
no story.
Yeah, no,
other
it's run and gun.
Right, you just go forward, and bad guys try to kill you. In Half-Life 2, there's a... I mean, really...
A little bit more.
Yeah, in Half-Life 2, there's a story. You have a plot. This is
Yeah, it
a
doesn't
scenario.
finish, but yeah, it's there.
Right.
Which is going to be like, landmark disappointment for the game industry as a whole. No, one of the big things for me was the first time I saw this was that I thought they finally nailed the interface. They kept it minimal enough to not distract you from the immersion of everything else, either around you action-wise or story-wise when you're reading. And I always thought that was great because I think like Destiny and other modern ones, they overload the interface so bloody much. And to me, that takes away a lot of the joy.
Or there's not enough interface. I'm seeing in like really artsy games, it's just a plain camera.
Well, yeah, like what was that one that you were gonna do that had like nothing? It was that chase game that was really popular a few years ago. What was the one that you wanted to do on the stream? It was basically just like this character, Funk. He mentioned it several times. And this was one without an interface or dialogue or anything. It's basically just like singing, where you're jumping through this, sand landscape in the desert, and you've got a scarf on, and that's it.
Yeah, Journey.
Yeah, there you go. That one.
That's a great game. We should definitely do that.
Okay, now would you say that suffers from too much or too little interface?
That suffers from the exact right amount of interface.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't think it had
no
one.
Interface. That's right. There's no interface, but there's also only one button.
Oh, Felton has a good question. He says, question, which species do you think is cooler, Vorts or Svit?
Svit, come on, that's not even a question.
Yep.
I gotta lean to Svit. I really do.
Okay.
In fact, the DBO forum was doing a thing which was like, what Bungie game would you want an HD remake of? And I said Marathon 1 and 2. I might be willing to trade Marathon 2 for Pathways, because I think Pathways could really use it. And you could almost argue that Marathon 2 stands on its own the way it is, but I would say Marathon 1 doesn't.
Well, what kind of HD remake are we talking?
I mean, like full on, like build a modern engine, make a completely modern 3D sci-fi shooter out of the game.
All right.
Instead of just emulating it or whatever.
Okay, that changes my answer. It's now NOP.
Yeah, there were some other wise asses who said that too, so you're not even that original with that one.
How dare me.
Ares is on Teen Svit. Bloodlust is not Myth.
I think that Myth, in its current state, where it does run on moderating operating system, is pretty much as close as you can get to the best version of itself, and doesn't need a remaster to achieve that. I think if some people don't find that genre or that gameplay interesting, that's the real barrier, not graphical quality or engine optimization or new modern control schemes. Like if you rebuilt that game and say, I'm going to take the engine they used for Halo Wars and I'm going to redo Myth, I don't think game. I would care for that.
Well, that's the thing. So Myth would be good if you were playing with just with chess pieces.
Yeah.
You know, anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, Cyborg says, DI Part 2 is barely out, but I still count it because I really want a Half-Life 2 beta story mod that doesn't suck. As missing information has been, dead for years, and Build, I guess, 2046 is a glorified asset flip. So, but apparently as far as the extras, he really likes those ones.
I didn't understand a single word of that.
I was talking about the Half-Life 2 beta stories.
Oh, the story was different?
He says that, apparently there's been some missing information for it. And apparently nothing's really been done. And one of the builds that they basically just switched around a bunch of assets and didn't bring anything more to it. So it was a little lacking. Baron says, likewise, I dig the Half-Life 2 beta very much.
I swear, I seem to be doing better with this gun before I knew it had aim down sight.
Aim down sight stuff.
It's kind of habit, though.
This is before aim down sights was good.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the whole PS2 Counter-Strike era, where ADSing was not a thing.
Attention. All science personnel.
So you want to aim down sights for one shot. And then go back to
Then spray and pray for the rest.
Right. These guys have the SMIG ammo, so you can spray and pray.
Baron says, Remake Marathon 1. They did on the Xbox.
No, but that's just compatibility. It's not...
Yeah, it's not really a remake. To be honest, I would like those ones in the Destiny engine. I think the Destiny run and gun is the best they've ever done, and I wish that they could simply make games using that thing rather than reinventing the wheel. They've obviously tuned it fine enough for gameplay. Let's just build new worlds with it, Let's just not want to rebuild everything from scratch.
I can't wait for Marathon 2 on the Destiny engine where they throw away Durandal because that was a story they actually thought they wrapped up.
Yeah, and then they put the terminals on trading cards and you have to order them from BungieNet instead of reading them in the game.
Right. And you only get them if you play 300 hours per season.
Zal says he's on Svit as well, especially because Blackstar made a funny comment about the flashing you when they attack. He remembers that flashing joke. Cyborg says, I know, and
there's the lift.
Pathways Redux sucks.
I know. I haven't cleared the room yet, though. There's still somebody in here I can hear.
No, he's got stragglers. He says, but the world building is cool. It's too short, and the enemies, the lazy reskrins of Doom 3 monsters. Well, you got to think about...
Hold on, what?
He's talking about the Pathways Redux. He doesn't like it. He thinks it sucks. He thinks that it's a little derivative of Doom assets.
It doesn't open. There's nothing in there.
Narc's got a point. Pathways really could use it because that is a weird feeling game.
Yeah, it's jank. it's really janky.
No, they threw in a bunch of stuff because they thought it was cool, but it doesn't quite gel together. Baron says missing information is the name of the Half-Life 2 beta. Yeah, I know. I was making a joke. It's still. It's like where's the Mizzen
shotgun?
Mast? It's Mizzen.
I knew there was one more guy in here.
Felton says, LOL, flashing you. Well, he did. Yeah, Cyber said missing information was the first mod to make Half-Life 2 beta story, but despite being greenlit on Steam, it apparently never saw the light of day.
So the story's different. How is it different?
I'm sure somebody, because of lack of content, wanted to at least put something in there, and maybe the community got together and stuck together some of the best ideas.
Are you moving?
He's loading.
It's loading.
Oh, okay.
Ari says, yeah, remake the Marathon trilogy complete with map making. That could be fun.
I think we saw the end of in-game editing for that when it came with Halo's Forge mode. I think what they basically said is that it's so complicated now that you just can't.
You can't do it. Yeah. Well, see, the sad part is that was an element I did want a mouse and a keyboard for greater control. Trying to build those assets with a controller you just couldn't get anything precise.
This is a good song. Slap at the bass.
Oh crap! See, did not want to be standing next to that.
Wow, the forklifts aren't very helpful in this game either, huh?
No.
Rip forklifts. Rip in peace.
I love. Wow, he must have been a titan. He was making a beeline for you.
Did he have 25 melee kills?
I know. Did he have a shotgun? What was that? He's like, oh, I'm gonna teabag him.
Looked like a shotgun.
I'm gonna teabag his ass.
So this like hangar or whatever this is, warehouse is like totally new. When you get up off of the elevator in the first in the like the normal game, there's like a box and then you turn left and then there's the door to outside. This is
I need to turn the music down a little bit.
Well, I was going to ask.
I
is this original?
I had the music down like at half, and that's what we're getting. The game's loud.
That whole repeating bass riff, that sounds like something you'd get off of like Apple Loops or something.
Music is not the game's strong suit. Got to agree. There are places I would say the Half-Life 2 is much better. Oh, yes. Hello.
Felton says Naked's fit in Eternal though. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get the centerfold.
The size of this hangar is probably the size of the entire outdoor area in the original release. It's really nifty.
Cyberg, calm down, Funk.
just thought everything was okay, and blink. That triggered me. That triggered me from Halo.
Did it?
Yeah.
I think we just broke his ankles.
Hearing the tink. It's just that'll get.
See, every time I hear that though, I'm waiting for Granada. You know, because I heard that in Black forever, back on the original Xbox.
Now, see though, you notice that like without aim down sight, without heavily scoped weapons, without any snipers, this is what you're looking at. And that's why everybody says play with mouse and keyboard. You're trying to fight at this distance with these weapons. It's pixel hunting is what you're doing.
Felton says, yeah, don't forget the Manhack arcade. He says you were allowed to play it at one point. You know, the game Sumption. Did you actually play that? I don't know if we ever did.
Oh, can I not get in here? Shit.
He said the Manhack arcade. Well, they know a lot of the side stuff. Cyborg says, yeah, Dark Eternal allows you to play that.
Oh, it's blinds. Darn it.
Oh, the impassable object.
Uh-oh.
No, I get it. There we go.
He liked you freaking out. Cyborg says, yeah, Valve apparently cut the Manhack arcade because they thought playing it wouldn't be fun. Dark Eternal proves them wrong, though.
What does Valve know about fun? I mean, seriously.
Obviously, very little, because there's a lot of their games that are objectively unfun that they're doing just to like show that they can do it. Like, hey, look what we can do with boat physics.
Yeah, that's right. That's when they're having too much fun with the engineering, and they expect other people to admire or be thrilled at their engineering skills.
Well, we can just live down here.
It's like Linux users trying to impress other Linux users.
Hey, wait a minute. Anyway.
Hey, Funk resembles that remark.
I was thinking, when I was setting up my Linux build, I was thinking, what would be the coolest thing to put on?
See? I knew it. I absolutely knew it.
You see, they were, from their positions over there behind that fence, they were putting on fire on me in that hole. As my head poked up above the stairwell, they're plinking at me.
They have an instant lock on you.
I think you get through this room by hiding in a hole, too.
Zal says, yeah, late to mention this, but I found it creepy the moment where the Black Mesa PA system was commandeered.
Yeah, like those guys are on the other side of a chain link fence over here.
Yeah, and they instantly
no
can
one
hit
can
you.
see through the chain link fence.
Well, I don't know. I mean, does this look to you like I can hit them without an unscoped,
I don't know.
without a scoped weapon?
Well,
I mean,
here's the
this is
thing.
nuts.
Do they have zoom too, or just you?
Do their crowbars have a scope?
Right, do their crowbars have a sight on them? Come on.
And I also forget, like, is that helicopter dangerous to me? I don't remember, see.
I don't know.
That's not a helicopter. That's a VTOL aircraft, isn't it?
Is it? I thought it was
Yeah,
a
it looks like an Osprey. Or their version of one. I remember used to hear about all the crash they had of those in development. Yeah, that's a tilt rotor. That looks like an Osprey.
Oh, okay, fine. Oh, God. Yeah, okay, this is not going well.
Nope. Not ideal!
I'm pretty sure there's a hole.
Dear Liza, dear Liza.
What is that guy doing up there?
Cyborg screaming.
Well.
Gordon Freeman screaming, shoot at people isn't very nice. Give peace a chance, or at least stand still. Yeah,
Hey, come closer.
What?
That's what he's really saying.
I don't know. Those three guys look like a grenade opportunity. Don't you have one?
Through the chain link fence?
Yes.
And also, good luck switching to the grenade.
I'm sorry. Anybody who's thrown grenades know that they go through chain link fences. They're full of holes. Now, if this game doesn't allow you to do that because it treats that as a solid object, well, that's the game's fault.
Yeah, part of it
guys
is I honestly don't remember where I'm supposed to go next. I think, yes, there is like an entry to a bunker or something. Oh, come on, guy, really?
All right, so I'm trying to think.
Oh, Cyborg says, the Osprey, I assume, was a helicopter thanks to opposing force. No, it's totally different. It's a tilt rotor aircraft. They've been developing for like 20 or 30 years. And until computer control for it, a lot of them, they had a lot of crashes in development.
Is this what it's like when I start...
Yeah, it is.
Is this what it's like when I start talking about anything?
Yes.
Why, yes. It is.
You're just noticing that now.
Oh, no, that's...
Oh, man! Mama said there'd be lifetimes like this.
Okay, so go out.
All right, I think I got the guy on the right anyway.
Oh, Collide is in. He says, finally, the surface. He says, so yes, it's dangerous.
That looks like a bunker across the way. See if the bunker is the hole.
See, there's bombardment from somewhere. I don't know if it's from the aircraft. Or whether it's... I assume it's from the aircraft.
It's from Germany across the river.
I thought we were in Paris because of the klaxon. Collide says, no, escape! You cannot win this outside fight yet.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Right, so we gotta...
Well, he didn't win that, that's for sure. All right, so where am I going?
I don't know.
Outside,
head to the
see if we
ladder
can
in
find
the
a hole.
bunker. Where? Over there?
Just run outside. Let's find out. I did not see a bunker.
I did not either.
But I'm almost positive that's how you do this. Because, like, bad guys will fall through the roof and stuff.
Oh, wait,
It's
here.
gotta be there.
Oh, okay, here we go, here we go. Okay. Very good.
Well, that only took, what, 30 minutes? And
Well,
I don't know how
I
much
had no
health.
idea.
That's like how
I mean, I
it was
had no idea
designed, probably. It was designed for you to fail a bunch of times and then just run into here. Alright, so now you can't go back up. But that's why you put chains on your ladders so they don't fall over.
Aries 540 says, I googled a picture of a crowbar with a scope. Was not disappointed. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah. Post it. How are these guys aiming though? Looks like they're shooting out of the crotch.
Don't you?
No, Inky Blinky, the one-eyed sergeant's firing blanks.
Is he? Oh, I'm sorry to hear. They have pills for that now, don't they?
I don't know.
Oh, no. Oh!
Just to have health insurance.
Yipes.
Wow, you have like 12 health. Don't fall down.
Now you're fine. Fall down harder.
I'm waiting for him to like step on a rock or stub his toe, and he's gonna croak. I called it, ladies and gentlemen.
Casualty. Oh, so you weren't killed.
No, I was
merely
killed.
injured. Penis gun.
Now, the funny thing is that you can tell that this design, you know for the fact that whoever made that has never repelled a day in their life. The physics involved are not applicable to how this game is set. In fact, I love how they take their hand off the rope that supposedly they're balancing themselves on to reload their weapons, and they don't tilt or slide forward from the weight.
How do I get...
Try jumping.
Try spinning. That's a good trick.
What's that?
Zol says, imagine if there was a co-op mode for this.
Get on the cross and then jump off the cross.
Nope, he tried to teabag the fire and he lost.
Casualty.
I'm pushing the jump button while on the ladder. It's not doing anything.
Well, don't push the jump button. Push the normal jump button. Jump. Not gonna get you anywhere. Okay, so don't bother with the ladder. So when you jump onto that cross,
just jump onto the cross, take the fall damage, and run, and that'll be it.
Probably a good idea. Lido says, we should play Half-Life Decay PC as the next one.
What is that? I'm learning so much.
Well, there's all kinds of mods and things, so...
Yeah, no, Synergy can be used with Half-Life 2, I believe, if they haven't broken it. It's just that it doesn't work well with this. You gotta do all kinds of dirty hacks to try and make it work here. I saw some footage of people doing it. It didn't look great. A lot of player warping. I'm like, I didn't want to ruin the presentation by doing that, so...
Would it, though? Would it?
It would also really ruin how this game is. A lot of Half-Life 2 is designed to be, to an extent, cooperative because you're with Alex. This game is not.
That's fine. I wasn't going to bother shooting those guys anyway.
Loading.
Yeah, for some reason it doesn't say loading sometimes when it loads. I'm not sure why. A turret.
Oh, yes. Lino says, Decay is a formerly PlayStation-only expansion that was co-op based. It's an early incarnation of the Portal 2's co-op.
It's okay, the crate broke my fall.
We didn't have a PS
I vaguely
station,
remember that, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have a PlayStation, though. Collider says, Alex added a character, story, and sense of something to fight for it in Half-Life 2.
Yes. And even if you didn't have Alex, there was at least a plot. Other than survive this thing.
I'm a big fan of plot. Zol says, Funk, please, calm down. Not every dark corner in this game is out to kill you.
No, just most of them.
Are you sure?
Dark corners in all games are out to kill you. You've learned nothing. One day, when the weird scientific alien apocalypse comes, you're going to be like, oh, Funkmon's totally safe down this hallway. And I'm going to be hiding, and I'm going to be fine.
Well, here's my question, because there was supposedly an entire lineage species of moth people for Destiny that was not implemented. They even had storyboard art and everything. And I'm wondering if your feelings about Destiny were to change if it had moth/butterfly people.
Fallout 76 has a Mothman.
Yeah.
Mothman is wicked scary. Are you guys familiar with the stories?
Mothman is awesome. I mean, in the game and also in the inspiration for the game.
Oh, what's he like in the game?
It's like a man-sized moth. Some of them are dangerous enemies, and some of them are friendlies.
Oh, there are many moth. Well, that does fit with the stories.
No, man-sized moth. They're not mini moth. I mean,
we got to do that.
It's a moth the size of a man.
If you guys are familiar with the Mothman stories, there's these guys in West Virginia just driving down the road near a military base, right?
Felton Chan says, I swear, Gordon doesn't have the faintest idea how crowbars work. That's what I was saying last time.
Don't need to.
He hasn't crowed anything, let alone barred it.
What was I saying?
Mothman.
Yeah. So anyway, this weird owl-looking thing jumps out in front of them, and they're like, oh man, that's a weird owl-looking thing. And then they kept driving, and then the owl-looking thing flew around behind them, and it scared them. And obviously, instead of thinking, well, maybe that's an owl, they thought, must be a Mothman.
As you do.
Right.
Cyborg said that basically in Decay, you play as a hazard-cursed hologram girl and her buddy as they prepare the satellite rocket for Gordon.
That is my specific kink. Exactly what I look for.
He says Decay has now been ported to the PC via mod of Half-Life 1, so you can cover it now.
Soldiers are complaining that scientists don't fight back.
There's a lot of good lines in this mod.
Zaldera says, moths only make me think of the lamp meme. They're quite annoyed creatures in real life, but I still find the meme funny. I always like moths. We have some very pretty moths that live around where I do.
No such thing.
Yeah, they're very fuzzy.
I have no memory of any of these rooms.
They're a lot stronger than butterflies. You know, they don't get enough credit for a lot of things. They're tough bugs. Cyberg says, moths make me think of that one episode of the Magic School Bus in the bakery where they bake a cake for the frizz, all shrunk to the size of a gnat's testicle.
Of containment is to kill everyone.
Gotta love kids programs.
Okay, I want this guy's dialogue for the soundboard.
You were part of what went wrong. Isn't that right? Now look, if anyone can end this catastrophe, it's the science team in the Lambda complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get there. But there's an old decommissioned rail system somewhere through here beyond the silo complex. If you can make it through the rocket test labs, you might be able to worm your way through the old tunnels to track down whatever is left of the Lambda team.
Old tunnels, never a good idea.
You can trust all of us.
Yeah. Upcoming rail shooter. No, this guy started his dialogue by saying, well, so much for the government. I'm like,
we'll have to add that line in there.
Might want that.
That's my spirit animal.
Oh, crap. Now I'm trapped in here.
Oh, we waited too long.
Well, no, I
go
know
out
that.
the left door.
Yeah, I know, but if there was anything outside this room that way, I missed it now.
You're doomed, yeah. I'm just wondering why we're writing this entire plan on Gordon's ability to worm.
I think that's an alternate way in.
Is it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And not the way out?
Can't you just go through the glass?
All right, fine.
I mean, you got a gun.
No, dude, that's science glass.
Right.
It needs to be unbreakable for plot purposes.
So why aren't we coated in it?
Oh, yeah, good point.
Just, Yeah, Ari says this dude is way too chill about the whole situation.
True.
Kaleidos says, fun fact, Decay introduced the two scientists who wear the hazard suits that Gordon wears. The two empty suit containers next to Gordon's are theirs.
Oh, that's neat.
All right, cool. So they were expanding on existing universe things. Oh, wait, we got to read all the names of the snacks here.
I think they're just the same. Ramblers.
Queevers? Ramblers? What is it?
Rambers.
What's a queever?
Bro, sea salt and herb, uppercut. Naked fries.
Wait, hold on. What is the text underneath uppercut? Something about frolicking somewhere?
Frolicking
something of sea salt and herb.
Something of sea salt and herb. All potatoes. Really. I can't see what that last one says.
Kaleidos says, and the best part is both those characters are females. So those are both
cool.
female power suits.
Right now, Nebula.
I like the SARS bar.
SARS bar. Wow. Okay. I think I'll take a pass on that one.
But you only have a 99.7% chance of living.
I want to see if there was Chef Surprise in there.
Shouldn't we try to capture a specimen?
Oh, wow. Burke here wants to bring some back to the company.
Oh, Captain Contractor's in the chat.
Loyalty to the corporation, not the state.
Captain says, whoa, Super HD Half-Life. Also, greetings from Idaho, but Kansas today.
Idaho.
Thanks for joining us,
Hello,
Cap.
Idaho via Kansas.
Well, it's funny. We were just bringing up potato, so there's some synergy there.
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
Kansas.
Reggie says so much potato, no wine gums.
They'd probably call them beer teeth.
Really? Cyberg says, yeah, Quavers are Quavers, which are cheesy chips here in the UK. Okay. Ramblers are Walkers,
Quavers
the original
are
Lays.
Quavers.
Did you put that on a t-shirt?
No lies detected.
They had a roar bar as well after lion bars, but it's a bear bar now.
Get some letters.
See, I would love to get like a translation matrix or an info sheet on
Lions
that.
feel about that, eh?
I'm sure somebody's going to sue somebody.
That's not good.
Kaleida says, oh, and Blackstar, the suits don't exploit any female anatomy. Well, that's good, I think.
Real pretty. Friend of yours?
The suits from the other scientists that she mentioned that were both female characters. I'm just wondering if they just made all the suits unisex.
Very flattering.
You gonna try to grenade him?
I haven't been using any grenades, and I figure he's not moving that fast.
Figured he'd be an easy target.
I figure this guy's the easiest target, so I'm going to use a powerful weapon.
Captain Contractors, yeah, some synergy, but I'm drilling oil wells, not farming taters.
Ah.
Can we do both?
Oh, I hear a zombie.
You like oily
Gurgle,
taters. What was that green button, by the way?
You know, it's funny, when you said taters for a second there, I thought he had a bag of potato chips on his head.
See, this is a troll, because look at what's behind him, right?
Yeah,
it's
explosives.
all a wall of explosives. They're just looking for you to fire a gun in this room.
Yep. Remember, always check your backgrounds.
Oh, there, you see that they gave you ammo for your crowbar in that room, too.
I want to know how many potato chips we have. Decca says, yeah, there's a lace factory about a half hour east from where I live. You know, his uncles worked there for a bit, but got them another chip factory working together because it takes months to get spare parts.
Ow.
Really?
Damn it.
Really? Couldn't they borrow them from the Pringles factory?
I don't know.
Or something?
And they're not,
Reggie
they're not
says, so, no
interchangeable.
midriffs? No midriffs. Which is a good thing.
Could you imagine, like, hey, here's this high energy, or like, here's this suit that's going to protect you from weird space science, but
it has to have a midriff.
Right. But we're going to need a little bit of cleavage, so just...
That's not how midriffs work.
You can have bottom cleavage.
Why does this look dangerous somehow?
I'm not sure if this is the way you're supposed to go.
It's Vashta Narada. You're going to get eaten alive.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, grenades.
I'm waiting for you to run over a canister of nerve gas.
I'm glad I've been hoarding them and not using them on anything whatsoever, because clearly you never get any.
Cyborg says, yeah, Gina is also the girl who plays the hologram in the Hazard course.
Oh, this looked survivable.
Yep.
Decca says, yeah, he's in Canada. Parts are stateside, so that's why the delay.
Canada?
Yeah. Canada.
Where in Canada?
Canada. Canada. Canada.
Oh, Reggie says, but if Oni taught us anything, midriffs make you invincible.
No, they don't. Did you watch Narc's playthrough of Oni?
Yeah.
True.
It did not help at all. Oh, Aries says, yeah, nice Doctor Who reference. That was a good episode. Oh, that was a great episode.
Is there an elevator you're bypassing?
I was wondering.
Maybe?
I think there's an elevator in that room.
I don't know the game well enough to know, like, whether I'm doing things the hard way or not.
I love that you hurt yourself if you only fall a foot and a half. Captain Contractor says, wasn't that Gordon quote from In the Mind of series?
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Cyborg says he's actually never seen that one. Oh, wait. Is that what I think it is?
What?
It's emergency broadcast signal tones. Is that a receiver, or is they're trying to say that they're generating one?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, it's a receiver.
I think there might have been a way if I had gotten the power on upstairs to get the elevator to work and use that, but I'm down here now anyway, so I don't think it really matters.
You want to know how to do that? You flip that switch that you flip.
Kaleidos says, fun fact.
Then it doesn't matter that I did it.
Her Apple Music app apparently added the cover artwork for the movie Mentor for the Halo soundtrack. Now must fix. Yeah, so I guess it's
sometimes it does that.
It's not syncing the audio from the game correctly.
Okay,
that's
so
awful.
So we ride this like a vehicle, and then
Aren't you gonna fly like an eagle to the sea?
To the children, no shoes on the feet.
Reggie says, I prefer calling
it's a little fast.
Canada, okay.
You guys know how they came up with the name for Canada, or with how it was spelled?
No.
C-A-N-A-D-A.
Well, it's terrible.
I guess I don't need to waste bullets on these guys then.
I wouldn't.
Bye.
So, well, since you can't make bullets.
Yeah, there's no bullet crafting. I mean, this isn't Fallout or Skyrim or anything.
Kaleidos' Freeman's Mind, the great series.
Is there bullet crafting in Fallout?
Yeah.
By the way,
yes, I'm awesome. Stop making me prove it. Yeehaw!
Ow!
Ow! I love it.
Fracture detected.
Oh man, you broke a bone.
Medical systems engaged. Morphine administered.
Yay, morphine!
Oh, this room is way cooler.
Yeah. Oh well. Lighting
look
effects.
at that lighting. Look at how digitally remastered it looks.
This room is so remastered. Nope.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is
glitchy.
Probably not going to work.
Nope. What happened? Is it freaking out?
No, it's just an effect they've put on because I got in the radiation.
This is the effect.
What? That is totally wicked cool.
I don't know. This to me, it's epileptic seizure inducing. That's what that is.
That's got to be the coolest thing I have ever seen in a radiation themed video game.
I don't know. I like the COD flashbang myself.
Cool.
It'd probably be better if I just died, honestly.
Probably. Yeah, we can just redo that part, can't we?
Yeah.
Okay, go find something that's lethal.
Well, I'm pretty sure everything in here is lethal.
Cool. Oh, so poll of the chat: is that effect totally cool?
I don't know. From their side, it would also cause an epileptic fit.
Oh, it's really neat.
Either that, or we're getting signals from the Hypnotoad.
Casualty. It's so neat. I love the grain on it, which is exactly what happened with the film.
No, the grain is nice. It's the repetitive motion that triggers me.
Well, the pulsing.
Yes, that visually just makes me want to get a brain seizure. Kaleidos says, yeah, you guys running any mods for this run? Like on a rail uncut? I don't think we're doing that.
No, this is the public beta of Black Mesa that has Zen in it. We're not running any other content on top of it.
Yeah, Cyborg says the film game is awesome, though.
Mm-hmm. Now, do I have to use the tram at all?
If you value fun.
Yeah, well, Cyborg says that's the same crap conductors had to go through the 1900s. They always crash into ponds of green radioactive crap.
Why drive to Florida when we can walk?
I don't think they had radioactive crap in the 1900s. I think the only radioactive crap they'd ever run into was like large blocks of granite.
Full speed ahead.
All right, take away my science card here. I don't remember when we discovered radioactivity. I could not even tell you the decade.
I want to say 20s, but
I think that's a pretty good.
He jumped out of the way this time.
Here, let me go look.
And there's a ladder. There's a ladder off to the left. So even if I had gone back, I could have walked all the way back. All right, these guys are all living now. This is not great. Can I just
go? If you go extra fast, and then hit the thing at the end, you fly over all the radioactivity.
Oh, really?
Okay, well, it's a question of how you define and what you think of as radioactivity.
For some reason, it's not going nearly as fast as it was before.
I want the discovery of uranium as giving off some kind of weird energy.
Okay, all right, because if you're looking at just certain radiation, X-rays were discovered in 1895. Let's see.
Nope.
All right. So either that wasn't fast enough or no. I don't know which it is.
Pierre and Marie were given the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1903 for their work on radioactivity.
Okay, so it's like late 1800s then.
Yeah. Discover radioactivity discoveries of... Yeah, I guess X-rays are still counting in 1901.
So what do we think? I just should have gone full speed ahead?
Yeah. That's what Lino says. He says go full speed ahead on several occasions.
Do as much fast as possible.
All right, we'll try that.
Woo! Ultra fast.
Cyberx said, yeah, biohazards only ever appeared in Gonarch's lair in Black Mesa, though. They're all generic, hazardous chemicals and in the biological waste. Deca says, yeah, there was a lot of radioactive crap in the 1900s. It's called coal. Does that actually count, though?
I wouldn't be surprised if toilet paper had subtle radioactivity.
All right, well, we're full throttle here all the way.
Oh, Reki says, speaking of Halo, picked up the MCC and played Reach. It was pretty neat. Haven't played Halo 2 since the AUG Xbox. Gotta love the OG Xbox One. In fact, somebody said that the capacitors in those are starting to melt.
The original Xbox One?
Yeah, if you still have one, they say... Yeah, a lot of people's are. But apparently there are some components that are starting to decay. I mean, it is 20 years old.
Yeehaw! No, it doesn't look like we can make that.
I don't know. You gotta jump at the right point, I think.
Oh, you gotta... I don't know.
That would be my guess.
All right.
You may have to Battletoads this thing.
Look, just climb up the wall on the side. I mean, let's not screw with this.
Let's not dwell too much. Oh, Reggie says, yeah, and whoever here recommended it, I gotta say, kudos.
So,
you're welcome.
Who recommended what?
Reki, he's playing the MCC in Blade Reach.
Oh, good. The thing, I was watching a couple of YouTube videos, and the thing that I noticed, which is really wild, is how clear it was. It wasn't blurry. Like the whole Halo Reach had. It felt like it had a blur
What about the
filter
judder in cutscenes? Did they fix that?
I don't even remember. I played Reach like twice because it sucked. Unpopular opinion amongst Halo fans. I know a lot of people think Halo Reach is one of the best Halo games. I thought the story was terrible, and I didn't like the game.
You didn't like the cutscenes?
I don't even remember the cutscenes.
I would judge a game on the cutscenes.
It does not appear as if there's anything I can do to extend that jump. So I don't know if we're being trolled or whether I'm just not able to do it.
We're past it. Find a health pack.
You're also going on like 20-year-old memories here. So maybe you're not being trolled. You're not being trolled on my end.
No, people could just be wrong, or it could be. Right. I don't know.
Kaleidos says, I'll burn those capacitors for you.
That was like the game. Or, you know what? It might have been one of those urban legend things, like, like the if you do this, this, and this, you get a level select or something. So I seem to remember you kill the hound eyes, and then your cart doesn't slow down at all. So you got to shoot them while you're going, and then you can fly over the whole thing. But that's probably one of them internet urban legends.
Cyborg says, yeah, the game was fun, but the story is full of plot holes regarding the book and Halo and Fall of Reach.
I know. I know.
So if you're not on it, it just stops dead.
I know. I just love how the Steam effect just instantly filled the space dramatically yet unrealistically.
That's how you know it's good.
Kaleidos says the only good Xbox is an Xbox. Hey, speaking of Xboxes, you guys check out the new one, the new
one.
Yeah,
the black square.
Yeah, that looks like a monolith or a toaster. I want to
Dude,
know
I wanna
how
see your like imperial Darth Vader toaster that looks like
I know,
that.
right? And I'm just wondering how different orientations you could put it in. Because yeah, if you put it on its side, so it's like a tube.
I'm gonna use it upside down.
Well, that's just it. Would the upside down affect it? I mean, how much cooling in the thing is convection? So yeah, I just want to get into specifics on that, because that has got to be the latest friggin' design. In fact, to be honest, I'm surprised they didn't make it into a sphere just so they can say this Xbox has balls, because it looks like they really phoned in the tissue box design they currently have.
You know what? That sounds like a South Park joke. I bet South Park's done that one.
Well, they had the Infosphere thing. What was that game console that they had?
With the Mr. Hanky episode?
Yes. What was that called? I forget.
GameSphere, I think it
GameSphere is on. Yeah.
It was a totally unsubtle.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, but that would have been better.
Yeah, the Okama GameSphere.
Oh, perfect. There we go.
Okama GameSphere.
Now, in the first game, these pipes, they were like hexagons. They weren't even octagons. Like, you know how Quake was supposed to have the like actual circular pipes?
Yeah.
This one had, I swear, hexagons. They were
no dodecahedrons.
If you think back in your memory about how jaggedy these games were, they were 5 times more jaggedy.
Yep. In fact, that was probably a selling point. Zeldara says, "Oh no, it's your obligatory glow-in-the-dark radioactive section." Yes, yes, it is.
You're not going to like the last quarter of this game.
I do love the fact that we have it here. We had it in Oni, and we're going to get it in the next game too.
Are we?
Yeah. Also in Portal. Didn't they use that a lot in Portal too?
I don't remember.
Or was that just awful, nasty, brown, messy water?
Oh, there it is. There's the brush tool.
I do remember Liquid Hazards, though.
Sorry, while we're doing this, I'm trying to shoot the photo, which is why I booted into Windows. I like they've got that old tape recording machine there from the 40s.
Oh, I thought you had to boot into Windows because either you couldn't get the other stuff in Linux to work, or there was some kind of reliability problem.
No, my sister wants me to shoot a photo of hers, and I tried to find some good, like, raw development software that did all the things I used to do on Lightroom back when I was, like, a real occasional photographer.
Yeah, a modern replacement for Lightroom is problematic.
It's hard.
To say the least. Well, the other funny thing is
on
that...
on Linux, you can try Darktable, though.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the right thing. What I'm trying to do is remove some of the, some, like, red splotchy parts from her face.
What about GIMP?
Okay, look. You tried to use GIMP?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've tried.
I thought I knew computers, and then I tried to use GIMP.
Well, here's the funny thing, because a friend of mine is a Linux guy and also a semi-pro photographer, and the one thing that he could not get out of any Linux install or software that he tried was
working equivalent of Photoshop.
No, a color accurate print. The ICC profiles he could not get to sync correctly. So I said, "Here, try my Mac Mini." He tried it once and it was instantly perfect. He's like, "You son of a bitch!" He just could not stand that the Mac had better ICC color profile printing than anything he could do in Linux. That's the one thing that he had to admit to, and it felt good.
It's really lame because in Linux you can't use the Adobe RGB color space or anything like that.
Nope.
I'm hoping this elevator goes up. Okay, good.
He tried every profile under the sun and couldn't get it to print correctly, no matter what he tried. So remember, kids, photo printing in Linux, it's not fun.
Audio's not that much fun either.
Felton Chan says, "Yuck, alien vomit."
I worked at 2 photography studios, and we had Macs, and I don't like Macs. It's an unpopular thing to say in this channel. I don't like Macs. I don't like how OS X works. But boy, howdy, if you do anything with photography, even today, you want a Mac.
Still, totally. And in fact, what's funny, my photo lab, we couldn't afford Macs. We had power computing PCs. So
back in my day, we had to do our photos by scratching them into an iron bar.
Oh yeah,
and mailing them to Ada Lovelace
with SCSI profiles that you had to get the numbers right, otherwise the chain would crash. Oh yeah, it was absolutely painful. In fact, actually, what did you do at the photo? Did you do printing, digital work, both, counter, what?
Well, when I was self-employed, I did everything, but I mostly
No, at the labs. You said you worked at 2 labs.
I worked at some studios.
Oh, okay. See, I worked at a lab that has its own studio in the back, so we covered the gamut.
Though actually, we did have a dark room that I used like twice.
Yeah, we did those for black and whites.
Yeah.
What's moaning?
Well, what's
Is that
the
a zombie?
point? That's the thing, right?
What, a black and whites?
You know, a particular client wanted his photo shot in black and white. So we're like, hey, sweet, no problem. We'll just put on the black and white mode. And he's like, no. Give me,
Nope.
I want black and white film. And then we said, all right, that costs a lot more.
It does. Well,
Yeah.
you know.
But then we also pretended like to sell him on the benefits of black and white film because we're going to do it in medium format, and how good the resolution would be and so on.
Oh, no.
Was he doing wedding photos?
No, this was for his house. He was selling a house.
What? He wanted to do medium photos for house selling?
Oh.
Why?
We could upsell a lot of people to medium format.
Apparently you did. Oh my god, for medium.
So here's how you upsell medium format. So you know when you you know what, when you see all those photos of nice houses, they've got an interior photo and then you can see out the window.
Into the hot
Well,
tub?
that's normally taken with 2 photos, then you shoot them.
Mm-hmm.
But you can, if you can do that with medium format film, you can absolutely get that in one shot. So we would say that that's the only way you can do it, and then charge twice as much.
I can never understand the photo optics of a lot of those medium cameras. They're all upside down. That would always mess me up big time.
Were they?
Oh, big time, yeah. It's just
ours wasn't. We had
I wanted to get.
It was pretty normal.
I wanted to get another mirror because you're looking down to the thing, right? I always wanted to get another mirror reflector to get it oriented correctly. Well, the medium
you might be
cameras I
some
had
kind
were
of large format.
Yes, they were gigantic. I mean, the rolls were like friggin' 6 inches wide. But the cameras were very simple. You know, the flip open mechanical ones. You're looking down through the optics, and the entire world looks upside down.
All right, this is airlock cycles automatically. Oh, okay, there we go.
Oh, you gotta flip the switch.
I was
At one point, we see a really cool scientist death. It's coming, I think.
Cyborg is at the green spots. He says, "Suddenly, I have a refreshing mint flavor." Yeah, we need that in the soundboard too.
I didn't
that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect.
Actually, I think I may have that one.
You should. You said you got the whole thing.
Fire the rocket engine. Destroy the damn thing before it gets any larger.
Wait, what thing?
Oh, so that's what a colon looks like.
Oh, you don't remember?
No, but we haven't seen it in the script.
No,
we always got to fire the rocket.
I mean, I know what it is, but yeah, we've not seen it in the playthrough yet.
Yeah, Cyborg says, I find Max hard to use as well. Main reason I is for marathon and making Wayland crashes constantly on Windows. Kaleidos says, hard to use? Well, I guess, but their foundation is solid as a rock. Yeah, I mean, I've got Max 20 years old that still work perfectly.
Well, that did not look as cool as I was hoping.
Really? I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, I know what the original looks like.
There we go. That's cool.
So it wasn't cool until he got it sucked through the window.
Yep. And that happened in the original game, but it was just like a blank room, and I remembered it being a lot more, violent.
Right. Okay. So if I remember, the thing here is that we're gonna have to go out several times onto the catwalks where this thing is going to go around beating things in pattern and either use grenades as distractions or something else to make it.
There is something with grenades.
I've never done this gameplay. I've only seen other people do it.
What's forever?
So
I don't remember, other than there is a pile of grenades that you get, and there's like explosive boxes. So there's some kind of mechanic
so this is
with
the
it.
firing bit, but I think it doesn't work now. Yeah, it doesn't work. So we've got to go power it on, and that requires visiting, I think, each of like 3 levels below us, I think.
Oh, yep, that's right. Okay, so you use the explosives to scare it down, because right now we're up like 5 levels. You got to scare it down.
Felton says, yeah, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Hey, be quiet. The thing hears us. All right.
We're gonna try to make a break for the fuel tanks. You with us?
Why does it sound like there's more than one of them? Cyborg says, he's quoting Tucker. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. They're not going to be breeding in this thing, are they?
I think one of the noises is zombies beating on a door, and the other noise is this thing.
Okay. There's just something disparaging acoustics in my headphones, so...
I don't like this box being
Yeah, something sounds like a dilapidated whale. What the heck is that?
Sorry. I had tacos.
No, not you. It's in the game. I just can't tell if they're trying to assign it to the creature or to the pipes.
I think the thing doesn't come get you through windows like this, but once you go out, you're eligible to be hit.
All right, so there's your what?
Yeah, is that your Semtex?
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, you don't remember these?
No.
Oh wow!
Was this in the first game?
He did this without these? No wonder it was hard.
No, you just throw grenades at the. You just throw grenades.
You can just throw grenades.
Right? Why do that when you have giant packs of explosives?
It seems like it's infinitely spawning them here, though.
Yeah, because you have to be able to. You have to have enough grenades to explode the boxes down.
Zaldera says, yeah, I've been mostly digital photography, but he's experimented with 35 and medium format as well. It's a lot of fun. It is. It's just super pricey these days.
But you listen to, like, there's certain film people on the internet who, like, say film is good, and they have to be liars. They have to be liars, because I've shot with film, even in 2010 or whatever. Wow, you knocked it down a whole level. It was terrible.
Well, see, the thing is, there's a skill to it, there's an art to it, and without the right equipment, circumstances, settings, which all come into play, without all of those being perfect, you're not getting the best out of it. And digital is just more accessible, easier to correct in post, is much faster, and a lot of times today where people need to get things out quickly, waiting around for an hour for decent developing is just not feasible. So that's why that kind of photography is relegated to more things that are less quickly required or on demand. I just wish Kodak was smarter back in the day to realize the digital revolution was coming, but they were chemical dealers forever and they just couldn't see it or didn't want to see it.
I think there's some kind of conspiracy theory that might be true. I mean that like someone demonstrated it, where Kodak kept CCDs out. We had 35mm quality CCDs back in the 80s or something.
No, the first 48s were like 640 by 320 or something. They were incredibly low res. In fact, one of the first ones was an Apple.
You to think, man.
No, the first actually demo one was Kodak made one for Apple, if I recall correctly. They had this little thing that went on a floppy that could take like 2 or 3 photos or something, and it took forever to move it, and it was all incredibly low res. So, yeah, it was years away in development for being competitive to film. But they just didn't want to invest to it. They just didn't want to deal, and other people beat them to market. Reggie says, that thumping bang is clearly a bathroom stall wall.
No? Okay.
Don't know.
Yeah, Colada says, yeah, digital does have one slight downside. When you shoot a specific res, that's it, it's capped. Yeah, you can't up-res something once it's captured. That's why everyone tries to shoot as large as it is. But with the raw format software...
either.
Yeah, well, you can't. But the thing is, with the raw format software, it gives you so much more creative control in post. So you shoot at the highest res, you shoot with the most info, with the fastest lenses, and you can pretty much fix anything you'd want to by the time you get to the computer.
That seems like a long way down.
Yes, it does. And considering you can only go about 3 feet before stubbing toe, I think we want to look for an alternate.
Well, you know what? That's the thing that 35 millimeter people say. You know, you can just scan at a higher resolution and then get more out of it. And you can't. But I will say that if you're trying to get more out of a film photo, you do get a pleasant film grain look.
I think.
Oh, absolutely.
If I skipped past something, I'm not supposed to be here.
I don't remember.
Did you go down the wrong hall?
Okay. Go back to that big room. The big room with the big boss.
So you mean the center chamber?
I think I ran past that. I thought I was going to where I was going to need to do something to turn on the rocket engine, but I think I ended up going to what's supposed to be the next area without killing it. Because I know you do have to kill that thing.
Captain Contractor says, but analog is my aesthetic.
You kill it with a rocket. I know that.
Where are we? What's happening? Did you walk backwards?
I am so lost.
I'm so confused.
I mean, I threw a grenade. I ran down. I did the 3 levels.
Oh yeah, at the bottom of the 3 levels, there's a switch you gotta hit.
Okay, here it is. I ran past this bit. That's what I did.
Oh yeah, we gotta crowbar our way through these.
I'll just grenade it.
Okay, I want to know, how did they nail the wood into concrete?
Okay, now let's move over there.
This is a concrete silo.
Where's the button I have to hit?
Walk out the door.
I think you can get you if you do. Yeah, Clyde says, yeah, non-destructive editing is a big one. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Not to mention you can have 20 versions of adjustments. Will he take damage if you throw it down the hole here?
No, but he usually, when you throw that...
Go left.
Usually when you do that, he gets scared and goes away.
Oh, well, I thought we had to distract him so you could move around from one side to the other.
All right, now once he... Okay, go. All right, you get to the ladder.
That's how I got here. I did this already.
Don't go to the ladder. All right,
don't listen to Fug. Don't listen to Fug.
Whatever you do, don't listen to me.
Yes, great. Now I'm back where I started.
You're welcome. Go down a hole.
Congratulations, full circle. Well, you want to go down, so the thing is that where do we need to go down? There is a porthole underneath us. There's a few holes in the gantry.
Yep, holes.
Can you go through the vent?
I just did this.
Go through more holes.
There aren't any more holes.
Try. Oh, go over to the barrels.
That is death.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely.
Nah, look safe. Go.
No.
All right. Okay, no, don't do that.
Oh,
where
Reggie
the
says,
heck is the button? I'm telling you there's a button.
I know there's a button, but I don't see any buttons. That's the problem.
All right, let's do a loop of this area.
You can't do a loop of this area.
All right, go to that big door over there, eh?
What big door?
The big door on your right.
Why A?
There's no door here.
No, Cyborg, no, I saw that. It's just a little much to get into, that's all.
All right, someone who remembers this silo, help me.
Zaldare is screaming, run!
Do you? Yeah, there you go. Nope,
Reggie
there's
says,
no button there. What are you doing, Narc?
What?
You're
There's
crazy.
no button. What are you talking about?
There's no button. Oh my God! Look what you did.
Oh well.
Should we be getting a guide?
Probably.
No. Let's start over from the beginning.
Contractor said, clearly Black Star is an abusive husband that doesn't pay attention to you, Cyborg. No, it's not that. It's just certain random topics. I mean, there's just so much to go through. I can barely get an edgewise even when they're playing anyway. So I can't elect to get everybody's chat in there, but I do try. It's just due to timing, I can't get to everything. In fact, Reki wants to know what our favorite guilty pleasure B movies. We did cover that at some point.
Yeah, I feel like we did. Or maybe it wasn't guilty pleasure. Okay.
I said objectively bad movies that you still like anyway for whatever reason. It's like you know they're bad, but you don't care. You still derive enjoyment from them. A couple that I picked was like Saturn 3 and like Battle Beyond the Stars. In fact, I think I fired up my Plex.
Last Starfighter.
Yeah. Oh no, I wouldn't say Starfighter's objectively bad.
I would call it a guilty pleasure.
Would you guys count The Replacements, that Keanu Reeves movie, one of them?
See, I wouldn't.
I'd have to like it for it to be a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to watch that enough. Did you fall in a hole?
Yes,
you did.
Hey, chat told me. Chat told me jump down holes. It's right there.
Linus says, but yeah, the tentacles in the game can now hear you pulling the grenade pins, so satchel charges may be the way to go. What? Really? They actually made them trigger from that? That seems awful.
Oh, sounds like, what was that game we were playing where, it was, oh my god, that was so funny. It was Vault of Ass, and the what do you call those guys, like the harpies in there? The rumor is that they can hear you on chat.
The maze, yeah.
Oh, I can tell you an objectively...
My God. I went through there screaming one of the first times we did it.
Did you? I can tell you an objectively horrible movie I just saw the other day was Six Underground that Michael Bay directed. Oh my god, is that an epileptic fit of a film?
I gotta admit, I don't even...
know the objective?
I don't even know how these work.
Oh, is that...
I think one places and two fires.
Oh.
I don't leave the hall. He's sitting. Yeah, but it's kind of a two-step process. Throw, then detonate. See, Cyborg says, yeah, isn't The Replacements a TV show about two kids replacing everyone they don't like with someone they do?
No.
No, I think The Replacements...
It sounds like my friend group with me.
Yeah, no, The Replacements, that was at, kind of like The Commitments. It was a stupid band people or something.
That was a football movie.
Oh, that was the football one.
Major.
It was awesome, dude.
What was the music one? That was the sports one.
Every time.
All right, now this hole, I'm pretty clear. We're at the bottom. That hole is just death.
Do you have to use the...
What about that button on the straight up right next to the door?
That opens the door.
Wait a minute, is there something you can see through the grate in the floor that will help? Yeah,
this hole has already killed us once.
All right, no, don't go in this hole.
You can't jump over it.
Nope.
Okay. I'm just wondering if there's a ladder somewhere on the outside.
The gap there is much larger than the other one, so I'm not certain that
Here's what I'm thinking,
jumpable.
Mark. You definitely went the right way that first time, but you must have forgotten the button. So just get back to where you were, go past the monster, but there's got to be a button in there. Because there's no other...
So you want to load it from before... Let's see, 8:30,
wherever you were, right past the monster.
8:20. Try this one.
Yeah, so there may just be step by step something that was skipped. Kalidas' Last Starfighter is awesome. You know, it stands above a lot of movies because the score is awesome. Alex is quite likable as the characters. Come on, Greg is the best co-pilot. Yes, he is.
Look at that reflection on the dirty metal.
In fact, there were rumors that Lance was trying to get a sequel made. You know, he was pioneering for that, and I don't think it got out of production hell though.
Speaking of stupid sequels,
right,
are you guys excited for Top Gun?
God, yes.
Really? I
Yes.
could not possibly care less about a
Big
thing.
time.
Are you kidding me? As long as Tom Cruise is in it, I'm all for it. He's never made a bad film.
Oh yeah. I don't care how crazy he is. Hey, Kaleida says, plus Michael Myers directed it. With or without the mask. Captain Contractor says Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Solid film. You're right. You're right. Any Sly Stallone or Arnold movie from the 80s, that's got to be.
Actually, you know what's really funny? There. I actually just watched a really great documentary about one of the greatest photographers in film. He literally worked for almost a century and was the pioneer of Technicolor in the modern film industry. He actually shot Rambo 2, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, his name's Jack Cardiff. If you get a chance, there's a wonderful, wonderful documentary about him. But if you look at the listing of things
that he's... city in Wales after him.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people would say. But no, if you look at his filmography, it just absolutely blows my mind at the range of stuff that he's done. not only in camera work, but also in directing and the range of Academy Awards that his films have earned. He actually was awarded one in 2001 for his work.
Yeah, the thing I think I remember being frustrating about this is that, like, you throw the first explosion out there, it goes there, you get a minute, and a guy yells, "Hey, over here!" And you start to look, and the monster's back immediately. So there's like there's no chance to look at what it is you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I just find it ironic that the director of The African Queen actually did Rambo 2.
Well, same guy?
Same guy.
Well, that's like the Mad Max guy doing Babe 2, Pig in the City.
Exactly. So, you know.
Both good movies.
He did Black
Equally
Narcissist and Red Shoes and The Vikings.
This was really helpful, guys. Thanks.
I'm sorry. We're
You
having
didn't
too
have
much
to
fun.
reload from the top.
He also shot Taipan in friggin' 86, which was really, really horrible. But it looks fantastic. Felton screaming, "Leroy Jenkins!" Yeah, we gotta have that on the board, too. Reki says, for me, anything with Kurt Russell in the 80s.
Yep, solid.
Zaldera says, LOL. I made that Mike Myers joke. Commenting on Mike obviously didn't take too kindly. Oh, Cyborg says you need to crouch while moving, as the tentacles will definitely hear you running like the original. So I guess there is an acoustic notice with the tentacles.
Okay, so guards come out of that door, but then they just get killed.
Right. So do you have to do something while they're engaging the guards?
I don't. Well, I think that's just a thing that happens. It's there to show you that it's not safe in case you weren't clear on that already.
Felton's gonna take off. He says, "Bye, guys. Bye, Felton."
What I don't remember is where the button is.
However you got past this area the first time.
Yeah, Zal says,
somewhere.
crouch and walk slowly, apparently. Because I guess they track by sound.
That's right. That's right. I remember.
Yeah, but that still doesn't tell me where I'm going, and I have nowhere where I'm going. I've been through every level on this level, and I've gone out of every door. None of them lead to a button, so they're either the wrong way or I'm missing something. So
okay,
that's what I need to
time to do a playthrough.
You missed a button when you got past this area, and then you were walking along that catwalk or whatever. I'm positive there was just a button missed. Positive.
Captain Contractor says one of his guilty pleasures is Soldier. Mute Kurt Russell uses guerrilla warfare to slaughter a bunch of genetic super soldiers. Yeah, Soldier was definitely a weird movie. In fact, what's so funny is what's his name was in that, who also was in one of my favorite cop shows, The Shield.
And by the way, the walkthrough basically says the tram can't jump you over the radiation. You either get dumped in the radiation, you have to swim out, or you get off the tram early so you don't get in the radiation at all.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Okay.
Now you know.
Pipes.
I'm the best.
Scientists will tell you need to use the rocket engine to destroy something. Testing lab.
Oh, Ansel's coming to visit. What's
Power
the matter,
the
Ansel?
engine. Go up the ladder on your left. Guard tells you need to be quiet. There are grenades. You have to run past the creature to reach the lower floors. Enter the doorway on the lowest floor. All the doorways are barred. You will have to clear them. Jump over the chasm. There's a silo door. Go through the corridor with water. Alright, call the elevator? Well, part of the problem is that the walkthrough I'm looking for here is for the original game, so it doesn't really look a whole lot like what we're looking at.
Yeah, your references are gone.
Mark, I'm telling you. All you did was miss a switch somewhere. We just got to get past that room, and it's
looking at this
there.
walkthrough, it's a lot further away than that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I assumed it was very close, and it looks like it's not.
Deca says outside the blast chamber, he says follow the wires.
Okay.
So maybe that'll lead us to our target. Cyborg says Airplane. Was Airplane a B movie? It still needs to see it all the way through, but it's still awesome. Yeah, Airplane was a B movie, but it is objectively and critically very good. Right. So I don't know if that would count because it's still a good film. Now, can you go down the ladder slow, or does that matter?
I don't know. But I think the idea here is that it won't even necessarily be right here on me if I'm not making noise. See, it's tapping multiple places. Oh, come on,
but not on the same level as you. Forrest is back. He says, "Did Gordon get that science experiment to work yet?"
Because I'm on on a normal difficulty level, like this is a one-hit kill. And because I'm on easy, it's not.
Thank goodness.
All right.
Okay. So now, yeah, walk through that. Walk out that door. Yes, out there, and then use
this is where we went.
Right. I'm positive there's a switch missing somewhere.
Wait, do you have to go through the vent? Can you beat the vent?
No.
Vent is the final boss. Okay, keep going.
Minor lacerations detected.
Oh, for a second there, I thought the suit was like preventing you from swearing. Linus says, also, the lift shaft you reached outside the silo before was the right way to go. It goes jump into the water below the sewer to reach the sewers.
Yeah, they were talking about water. I think that the switch is much further away than I assumed it was, is the issue.
Cyborg says, yeah, after that you need to go to the other door too, but the order of the doors are done, it doesn't matter.
That's right. The switch is down a gigantic tube.
Zaldera's laughing at minor lacerations.
Okay, yeah, so go that way, not the other way. Maybe don't listen to me, but still, I think it's the other way.
Oh, don't worry, we weren't. I mean,
do we
I don't know, better not press that button.
Just do it, son.
You pressed the button.
Yeah, I pressed it. Is that it?
Good, you won. No, go down the other way. That thing's obviously borked, and that's why I gotta go down the big tube.
Please, Chief, hurry!
I think a satchel charge would be a waste on these guys.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long delay.
One grenade is okay though.
Now, can you cook them off before you toss them?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried.
I'd be surprised. Forrest says, I also thought they was swear beeping. See? See, we wanted to put that on the soundboard, but we couldn't figure out how to get the momentary button to work so that you could push it and it would go for as long as you pushed it.
That doesn't open. I cannot get under that.
All right, what's in the big hole? There, that's it. That's the tube.
Oh, all right, fine.
So you just have to land in the water?
Shaft. It's not a tube. It's demonstrably not a tube.
It's a tube in the first game.
I don't believe you.
Okay, so do we just have to land in the water?
I'm telling you, it's a tube. You land in the water and then you follow a pipe.
Okay, I'm waiting for the Mario music to kick in.
Oh, crap. All right, fine. Nope.
Oh, Cyborg says, yeah, you can cook the grenades in this game. You can also roll them like in Half-Life 2.
No, I do not want that. Damn it.
Do not want. Oh, that was a pretty solid grenade right there.
How did it not go? Did it hit the shallow water and then still explode? Forrest says, what really is the difference between a tube and a shaft? Well, we'll have to check the wiki page.
Sure. Oh, garbage collection.
Literally.
Should we take a break?
Yeah, if you want to. It's
why don't we do that now, just so we don't forget?
Okay, well, just make sure you save first. For those just tuning in...
This is a read the walkthrough break.
Yeah, it is. For those just tuning in, you're watching the Rampancy.net playthrough of Black Mesa. We will be right back shortly after this.
Into the hot tub?
All right, well, welcome back.
Yay.
Everybody.
You are now watching the Rampancy.net playthrough of Black Mesa. Nargagen is piloting, Blackstar is subbing, and Funk is just there. Reki says, yeah, 69 hit points. We're off to a good post-break start.
Yep, and Captain Contractor said, nice. For the 69.
Kaleidos says, Happy New Year! It's a little early, but I love the sentiment. Yeah, are we doing anything for New Year's?
I don't know.
I wasn't
also,
sure.
Forrest made a really specific reference there about...
Rocky Horror.
It's like Rocky Horror Picture Show after party, except you have to rent the hot tub and the next ladies instead of them welcoming you for free.
Oh,
so that's
man.
a really specific reference.
Yeah, and I was telling Narc, I have not watched Rocky Horror since film college,
that's
90s.
What you were saying? I didn't even get it. You were like, you used like the initialism. I'm like, what the heck? That was after my time. I've seen it, obviously.
Totally. Yeah.
But wait,
I think you mean before.
What do you mean after your time?
I think you mean before.
I meant after my time, and you guys can't tell me how to live linearly.
I love the fact
what direction you doing it, right?
Funk is such a contrarian. He literally is inverting his own timeline. I love it.
Okay, here we go.
I think that guy just swore at you.
Oh, that's somehow worse.
Forrest says, wait, I was making a reference to something public? I was just talking about the parties I went to in my 20s.
Oh, my.
With or without your plastic spoons? Or is it forks? I always forget if it's spoons or forks. Reki says, don't assume Funk's linear perception. Oh, please, I don't assume Funk's perception about anything, linear or otherwise. Nice. Is it just me, or every time I see a head crab, all I can think of is that quote from Con Air, where he says, I drove through 2 states wearing this woman's head as a hat.
That's definitely what I think about.
Kaleidos says, I love the deep background creaks and noises.
Yeah, I did like the ambient noises there that sounded like, some distant piece of machinery failing and stuff like that. Am I supposed to do something with this, or does it just mean there's a door I can't go through?
Are you supposed to gain access with the valves?
Valve?
Get away
okay,
from
nope,
me.
Valve doesn't do anything.
No, Valvey, no worky. Captain Contract says, timelines? Time isn't made out of lines, it's made out of circles. That's why the clocks are round.
It's true.
Cyborg says, space is made more out of lines. That's where everything is flat trapezoid. Wait, wrong game engine. Forrest says, wait, isn't the spoons things from Room? Not Rocky Horror. No, one of them is from Room. The other one is from Rocky Horror. They love throwing utensils at a certain point. I just forget which utensils, but I think Rocky Horror started it because it was way ahead of the Room. Yeah, Rocky Horror. People throw toilet paper and rice and stuff. I don't remember spoons or forks, though. Some sporking sometimes happened. Yeah, see, I forget the specific utensils, though I am a big fan of sporks. It's my favorite. Reki says, quote, Valve doesn't do anything, end quote, from Narc. Quick, you gotta date it. Narc, 2019.
Okay, there's a ladder going up and a ladder going down from here.
Cyborg says, this place is similar to the room where Empire Strikes Back, where Luke loses his hand. Forrest says, yeah, quote, Valve doesn't do anything, end quote, not since Steam started sitting back and collecting rent money. Captain Contract says, I did not hit her, I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
I
Hi, Mark.
I don't know which I should see first because I have not seen the room all the way through. But there's the
I have
making
not
of.
either, but I've seen clips. Of it.
There's the making of, and then there's the film.
Oh, this is okay. I can't
is
actually
based
go up
on
and
it.
This ladder's not complete.
That is supposed to be better.
I think you got to see the original to really get
a feel of everything. Right, exactly. I just don't know if I have the patience to sit through it. Oh, Reki just won. He just won chat. He goes, "Oh, hi, Knock."
Oh boy,
Reki, you in chat for this evening. I love it. Round of applause. Well done, sir. Oh my God, that's
that was
awesome.
right there. I can't believe Blackstar didn't come up with it first.
I seriously was too distracted by reading other chat. Oh my God, we got to put that in the soundboard because I'm sure there's a way that I can adjust his acoustics to say that. Captain Cotter says, "Damn, I missed that."
Bhutan.
Oh,
well, actually, it's more of a knife switch, but you get the idea.
We've got the sexiest gamer live in Twitch. Hello. It says, "Yeah, did you look down into the fan?"
that means the fan is going to be on now.
Mm-hmm. He's a big fan.
I'm sure that's cool.
Oh, great. Now everyone's going to be quoting the room. He says, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa." Yeah, Forrest is talking about disaster artists. Yeah,
right.
I have not seen that yet.
I guess I can't do that. Or do I have to run so that I get there before it goes off?
Oh.
It didn't look like there was another way to go. You're wrong.
Kaleida says, "Yeah, disaster artist, but that has James Franco, and knowing what he's been up to in the film industry now makes it rather uncomfortable to watch."
Yeah, rather not. Yep, nope, not interested. Not interested. Thanks.
Nothing good.
Being a douche. In general.
James Franco, a douche? You couldn't tell from a mile away.
Look, I didn't say it was new.
Captain Contractor's being as dyslexic as I am. He says, "Switch the flip." See, that's the kind of thing that I would say. Kaleida says that was funny, Narc. Sexiest Gamer says, "Yeah, go fast." I guess he wants you to rush it.
Okay, yeah. So I was down here sneaking, and instead I should have been trying to.
Forrest says, "What is this misery?" Quote,
come
"I'm your
on.
biggest fan."
Jeez.
Get it? Kaleida says, "Yeah, just get above it." So there's got to be a way for you to get above it before it starts to rotate. Cyborg says, "How is somebody supposed to turn the fan without dying? How are you even supposed to turn it off?" Gordon Freeman. And there's nothing that you can either do to delay it or to jam in the spokes to slow it down, or...
Oh. Stick a baseball card in there. It's going to sound wicked.
I don't think so. I think this is way too big. But
and you can't crouch?
But you're clearly supposed to be able... Like, this gap is supposed to be, enough to allow the blades to pass, right? Because the blades aren't coming up to the ladder.
I have no memory of this fan. I'm of no help.
All right, I was clearly on the ladder. That does not seem fair.
Yeah, it's almost as if the blades are extending into an area you should be covered by the little niche.
Yeah,
I honestly think the solution is just go fast.
I'm sprinting. I mean, I'd be going the maximum amount of fast.
No,
that the game permits.
All right, so let's.
There is a sprint. I'm using it.
I bet Black Mesa, they tried to gamify this a little bit, so there must be a physics solution.
Reki suggests, mine the shaped ferrous material oscillating in a circular fashion.
That's why you... Yeah. See if you can bring one of those boxes down with you.
Yes, because these boxes that I'm breaking with a crowbar are clearly going to stop that. And also, what would the game then do if I had broken them?
I don't know, man.
This makes far more sense, but you can't move this as far as
I'm getting some Iron Man flashbacks.
Bring a box. We're done.
Cyborg says, yeah, you need to sprint to the ladder to escape the fan before it turns too fast. It doesn't seem to be turning very fast at all before it kills them. But I'm just wondering if the sprint mechanic, if there is another quicker ladder, or there's a ladder that you can drop down to and then get past it. Like on a different side.
Okay. So see if you can get like as far away as possible from the switch while activating it. And then just
that will be my next thing. So I think actually the shortest distance from the switch may be from this side.
Yeah, Reki says it's a timing thing. You've got to fit between the two blades as you go up.
Don't do that.
What?
Supposedly, yeah.
Don't bother with time, as we know. That's all. It's all a conspiracy anyway.
Sexy's Gamer says, yeah, wait for the gap and then go maybe. So yeah, so maybe when you're going up, you've got to wait for the rotating to just past you and then go.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, it was just a timing thing.
See? Exactly what I said.
See, my guess is that when you were going up, it was just as one of the blades was rotating.
It was passing.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have been moving
quick
before
save
now.
before you turn it on.
I should have been moving before now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because now I'm being
sucked down into it.
Yep.
Can you not get up?
Nope.
Have you tried walking forward?
Yes, I am walking forward at this moment.
Oh no.
Have you tried pressing E?
There we go.
Yeah, phew. Cyborg says, quick save.
If you saw a guy in real life climbing a ladder that fast, what would you do? I'd probably call NASA or something.
Now, do we go back the same way I got in, or do we go...
I don't remember how any of this goes anymore.
Cyborg says if you jump into the fan and it blows you to the vents above. Collide is 3, 2, 1, and... They obviously don't have a lot of faith. And boom. Sexy's Gamer says, jump into the wind, it goes up. Yeah, it's like Destiny. You just jump in one of those vents and it blows you upstairs. It's too bad you don't have one of those squirrel suits.
Like from Mario Brothers?
No, you know those gliders that jump off of mountains and glide down to the valleys and stuff?
Nope, never heard of them.
You've never seen those things?
What's a mountain?
What's a mountain? Yeah, Cyborg says, yeah, you need to ride the fan into the vents to reach the fuel room.
Oh,
really?
You do need to ride the fan.
Yeah, Reki says when you hit the fan bottom, all you can do is go up.
Right, but I thought if there was a way to get this airlock to cycle, we could get out. The problem it can't cycle because this is open.
Well, Kaleidos is opening that door was supposed to blow you up the vent, like depressurization. Cyborg says, like Furman's mind. To be Freeman's mind.
Well, Furman's mind, also similar.
Well, that's just it. I wasn't sure if he was referencing you or the game.
Well, actually, if the power...
I'm not Furman.
I'm
sick and tired of saying that I'm Furman. We're not Furman.
This ladder that's incomplete, maybe the wind blows me up so that I can grab that?
Right.
Or maybe the power being on means that this door now opens? No, okay, the door still doesn't.
No go in the door.
Doors still go in the door. We'll try the ladder.
Kaleidos says jump into the fan.
Yeah, I think it might be reverse Empire Strikes Back. There might be a
all right, well,
a thing at the very top.
Yeah, see, it's like Destiny.
And I better start. Oh, you're supposed to land in one. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, it's the non-red lit. No, it's the one above that. That's the one.
That one? Oh, okay.
I think so.
Yeah, well, that's the one you're at the level of.
Well, we'll try it. Come on.
Okay, so maybe not that one. Maybe it's the one to the right.
Captain Contort says, "Piss into the wind."
No, and if only Gordon Freeman knew how to use his crowbar, he could crowbar himself
you're right. You could grab the edge of that, and you could
pull yourself up like a real person. Maybe you had to jump into it to give enough momentum to get up there.
Press the jump button.
I am pressing the jump button.
Press the crouch button.
Would.
I tried that as well. I mean, it's very obvious that nothing is happening.
Now, is there something you can do to make yourself drop?
I don't know. I tend to think the red lights are probably a good indicator that you're not supposed to go that way?
Yes, exactly. It's the other one you're supposed to do.
Make yourself lighter. Oh, get hit by that thing.
Forrest says grab the ledge with the crowbar. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, but I don't think it does it have an alt fire? Does it have a grip function?
Alt fire is
No,
grab ledge?
no alt fire. No alt fire on the crowbar.
No, I was thinking alt fire would be like use it as a hook.
What happens if you go up there and press E?
Nothing.
Ah, poopy. I don't know, man.
Cyborg says, I wonder how far I could make my spit go if it was a hockaloogie. Better not. Gordon Freeman.
Okay, that's explosive. I guess not.
So if you explode it underneath you, it'll shoot you up even higher?
Come here.
Kaleidos says, Narc doesn't think practical thoughts when it comes to vents. Well, this is video game practical, so in his defense, this is rather silly. Oh, you got bonked in the head.
I thought I could use it to bounce, you know, like if it bounced me down,
Yes.
the fountain would then bounce me back up again.
No. Oh, hi, Knock. Cyborg
what
says all
happens
the
if
vents
you-
lead to the same place, so maybe you can get another one?
What happens if you throw a grenade?
Captain Contridge is a grenade jump. Marathon logic.
Yeah, grenade jump. Like, seriously, throw a grenade.
Yeah. Sexiest Gamer says, yeah, using the controller. Are you on the keyboard now?
I'm on the controller.
He's on the controller right now, so maybe the button limitations is goofing it. And there's no way. Ouch! Wow, you're gonna get literally killed by this
I know, but
floating
if
container.
I could get under it, I think that would bounce me up. I mean, oh god, is that a head grab? That's a head grab out here.
Okay, now that's funny. So can you float over to the head crab?
That's a grenade.
Collide is like, just try the other vent just below the one you're trying to get into. Yeah, can you get in that one?
But I can't get down to it. I mean,
no, that one you might.
That,
Yeah,
one,
keep going straight.
that one you will probably fall into.
Captain Contra said, bonk. Yeah, and there's no way to lower yourself? There you go.
There we go. All right, so assuming they're all the same, then this is
Fingers
just as good.
crossed.
I'm hoping so.
Ow. Oh, did he follow you?
I think it's just. I think it's just a different one.
That's a resilient head crab right there.
And his buddy. Captain Contra says, yeah, he's just chilling. Like, yo, what's up?
Flavia.
Kaleidos says, thank goodness. Yeah, imagine 4 or 5 hours of that floating around. That would have been fun, huh?
Oh, Charlie and his grandpa would have liked it.
Yeah. A few days later.
Okay, so that would be another airlock, but I can't get there.
But that's the airlock. That's the airlock you were on the other side of.
Wait. Do you have the gravity gun by now?
There's no gravity gun in this game.
Oh, there isn't?
That's Half-Life 2.
Oh, man. See, I always thought they were connected. So you can't move those boxes or anything?
No, you can move boxes the regular way by picking them up.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Which was not available in the first half.
Yeah,
you
it
could
wasn't.
only smack them.
That's going to leave a mark. Huh. That's going to leave a narc.
Well, hi, Narc.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Reki won chat with that. Congratulations. Reki says, head crabs. They're like face huggers, except like nothing at all.
Oh, really?
Oh, can you throw his lower half? Or maybe it's his better half.
You think?
I want to see him roll it. Supposedly you can roll these things.
Alternate fire.
Oh, you missed a shotgun point blank. You missed the blonde.
That, dude, what is this, sphere? Run away. Get out of there.
Yes. Well, considering how much fun he's had with these before, you know, I'm surprised. Captain says, yeah, you can get the Tau cannon later on. Cyberg says, yeah, you could push and pull boxes in gold. What is that? Gold shrink, gold search?
Gold Source is the engine.
Oh, Gold Source. Okay.
That Half-Life 1 was based on because it was the engine they used on for the.
He says, but it was awkward. The Half-Life source made it easier, and Black Mesa just lets you pick things up.
I do not remember moving boxes in the original game. This seems clean and healthy.
Mm-hmm. Oh God! Now we can't read it. What the hell?
Hey, write your name on the wall. Mark was here.
I think the blood splatter says enough for himself. Oh my God! Narc's lost it, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting a little punchy.
Anyway, okay, Silo D Oxyfuel not ready.
Oh, there's a button over there.
Well, now I can't read it, so you know. Cyberg says to turn the valves in the pipes. You know, you find one valve in the closet.
It looks like there's a health pack or something down there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can. Don't know if I can get out if I get in there. Hold on.
The health pack is there. You'll be fine.
Yeah, we're gonna save ahead of time.
Oh, if it was placed there, yes. If it blew there because of an explosion, not necessarily.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're playing a modern game.
Okay, fine. I think I can get out of that.
Now you're dead forever.
Okay. All right. Oh, is there another missing valve?
Yeah, it's in one of the...
It's in the closet, Cyborg says. Cyborg says, yeah, I like to pick up the brain gibs and play baseball with them in this game. In other words, I play mind games.
Minecraft?
Well, that means if you have to make something with the brains. Oh, you walked into the thingy! Now you're all goopy. Oh, is that a health thing?
That's a shield thing.
That's shield.
Oh, it's a shield thing.
Shield energy.
And some car batteries.
Now all we need is chewing gum and duct tape. And since the health department's coming tomorrow, we better break out the purple stuff.
Why was that door green?
I don't know.
Because he didn't splatter it with red blood, that's why.
Try and hit the green button again.
Well, he hit it. I don't think he did anything.
I don't... Pressure overload on number 2.
Which is number 2? Oh, right. It's blood soaked.
Every day.
None of these are buttons. This...
Well, that says pump 2. That says pump 1.
Yeah, but...
I don't think you're being specific enough with your crosshairs, though.
You can hit something
no,
the size of, like, a basketball.
Yeah, Half-Life 2 is not one of them. Try all the doors again.
I think we're missing the valve, is the question.
Well, yeah, you got to get the valve from the closet to open up the thing, and you haven't done that yet.
What closet?
There apparently is a closet for which the valve is hidden in.
In that room.
Hey, I'm just saying what Lino said.
What closet?
I don't know. Open up all the doors in there.
Every door that opens in here has been opened.
I don't like that door doesn't open.
That door does not open.
Cyborg says the closet is on the other side of the control room to the locked door.
What?
That's what he said. He says that the closet is on the other side of the control room to the locked door.
All right.
See?
Valve.
Okay. And now, Narc, we look foolish. Because Blackstar said, oh, well, you're not...
because they wanted really precise targeting on that button. Yeah.
I'm just... well, he's just a little loose with the crosshairs, and I think they're expecting...
wide steering wheel.
I think he's too used to Destiny, which is very generous with its selection of A
Destiny
buttons.
barely has buttons.
Right. So, and you see how small these crosshairs are? Yeah, I think you got to be really specific on them. Yeah, that's what Sexy's Gamer said. Yeah, he's just finding a valve.
Find the valve.
Captain Contra says, yeah, the duct tape I use at work is teal, though, not purple.
Oh,
well, no, it wasn't duct tape. No, that's a line from Archer, where they were actually doing a takeoff in Archer of Bob's Burgers, where he kills, like, 5 people in the restaurant and blood is splattered everywhere, just the way Narc was doing on the walls. And the health inspector is coming by the restaurant, so he says, yeah, I think they're coming at 8, so you better break out the purple stuff, which is this like really industrial cleaner used to sanitize restaurants.
I do like
and
the
things.
collection of random stuff they've put in the crates when you don't get a useful item.
I want to know what they're using the caulking
WD-40, caulk gun, drill, duct tape.
Duct tape. Yeah, we need the tape.
Soldering gun.
I think, well, that's an iron. I think that's a soldering iron.
True.
And you got your ears, so you got your sound protecting.
Never ready battery.
Ain't that the truth?
Anyway, all right. So this brought us back to here. So now we go back towards the button and blow up the big thing.
Yeah, you gotta get to the silo now.
Zaldera says, I wonder if the number of valves in this game is a stealth pun to the devs' names.
I think it was the other way around.
Okay.
Unrelated. I'm sure they're not related.
I'm sure he's just trolling you. Cyborg says, yeah, now you need to go to the lower door in the silo to turn the generator on.
Yeah, you start thinking that way, you'll be wondering about why is it called Steam? All right, now wait. Have I bypassed a button now before I go back, or am I ready to go back? That's the question.
Well, he says you need to go down. You need to go down to turn on the generator. Contractor says, I'm a sad individual. I've not seen much Archer. Great show.
All right, we said to go down, but I came here by going up.
Reki says, use needle. I think that was the soldering iron. I don't think that was a needle, but man, that would be revealing
I
if
thought
it
it was a syringe at first also.
Wow.
That door locked behind me, so I don't think I'm supposed to go back.
You druggies.
Okay, fine.
And he says, and sealant, or whatever you call it over there in the States. No, we call it needles and sealant, too.
Alright, so is it one of these?
Yeah. Where's the button marked on? Don't hit the tape.
I mean, these are both on now. As far as I know, the power is back on. So I think now I just go back up and hit the button to fire the rocket.
Oh, it says ready on the wall. See the to the left? No, behind you. Right there. See? Ready, not ready. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I think now we're just good to use the rocket. But that just means I have to climb all the way back up, not down. So that's why I want to make sure that we're in agreement that that's what I'm doing before I walk all the way back there.
I think you're probably right. Kaleida says, there is a moment in Half-Life Opposing Force where they have to solve a puzzle that specifically lists a Gearbox developer and Valve, the publisher.
That sounds like
because Gearbox got their start basically doing DLC for Half-Life.
Yeah, Cyberg says you're ready to go back.
Okay,
lower door in the tentacle room leads to the next area. So go to the tentacle silo. I guess we're calling it the tentacle silo now. Where you get the shaft. Sexiest Gamer says, yeah, when I was a kid, I played this and breathed right through it. 3 grown men chat up for help, lol. Oh, God, yes. Because we have not... In fact, I haven't played... I think I played a little Half-Life 2, but not any Half-Life 1. And part of the joy is watching 3 grown men try to go through these things.
Alright, well that's the ladder I want, so I probably want to throw a grenade the other way. Actually, there's a grenade.
Now wait, is it distracted or attracted to the explosives?
It's attracted to noise, but it's also, I think, scared by...
The explosives? Okay.
By noises, but I'm not sure.
Captain Contractor says, I know some quotes like, I could kill a building with this gun. I should have that in the soundboard. Yeah, Cyborg says the Valve and Gearbox joke in OP was a reference to the tentacle boss, except it was in the giant worm that fired lasers.
Systems engaged.
Yeah, you don't want to die here now, though.
Administered.
Well, I don't ever want to die. I mean, you know.
Well, just specifically, I'm saying I don't know what our last save was. And how come this guy isn't
got
helping?
Anything to say to me now?
Probably not. Yeah, Zol's with me. He says tentacle silo sounds like a dog. You think you'd find it a hentai
well,
vid?
we'll save here just in case. Just in case.
Yes, please. Forrest says loud noises. Yeah, he's a really bangy tentacle monster.
Nope, we do not appear to be ready.
What?
Well, maybe I need to close the doors. Maybe I need to close the door. Nope. We must have missed something.
Is there another button in here on the console you gotta do? Yeah, fuel, oxygen. Fuel looks maxed.
Yeah, I don't know. What did I miss?
Well, you probably whacked the tape too hard.
Go to the door on the floor of the side.
As it leads you where you need to go, the hallway with the deep pit. So maybe this isn't the control room where we turn it on?
You still need to turn the generator on, so I've got to go...
It's through the lower door. Okay, so there's a step we missed.
Okay, not from that. Okay, so what? Now do I not have 21, 23?
Anybody getting any Dead Space flashbacks? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller?
Oh, hi, Narc. I just can't even... It's so good.
Funk's still hung up on that. Way to go, Reki. Way to go. Yeah, Cyberx says, yeah, you turn the switch on in there only after visiting both the doors.
Do you say both or both?
I say both.
Do you say both or both?
Alright, so from here I have to go down?
I believe so. Is it turn on the switch only after visiting both the doors.
Wow. You got an arm like a cannon over there.
That seemed a little unfair. No, Captain, we're not bringing that up again. No. Yeah, Cyberx says yes, go down. Oh, so close. I thought you were doing pretty well.
This is hard, eh?
Mm-hmm. Forrest says, I can't hear the difference in Funk's two pronunciations. Well, people tend to either add an L, which makes it sound like both, or people don't pronounce the L, which is both, B-O-T-H, which is what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be both.
There is no supposed to be.
Yeah, there is no L. Forrest says they both sound like both to him. It's a little subtle. Maybe his mic doesn't grab it, but he's putting an L in there, so it sounds like both. All
right, I dropped down from here.
Yes, but not in the death hole. Yes, I said, yeah, it's also Gibbs. Yeah, I'm pronouncing him Gibbs. That's what it's supposed to be.
So here's where I would have gotten to, you know, if I'd gone out and down the ladder and run over here to this door.
Mm-hmm. Sexiest Gamer suggests chuck the grenade into the level higher and not the level you're on. So yeah, so if they're see, that's what the point I was trying to make with the attraction. So if you throw it where you want them to be stabbing, yeah, throw it on the level you're not on.
Wow. There's a dude there.
Yeah. Forrest says, I do pronounce the L in polka and folk. So
do you?
Apparently.
Oh.
As opposed to polka?
I don't.
Polka. I pronounce the L in polka.
I vocalize the L's.
Mm-hmm.
But I would not say pronounce.
Now, do you say folk music or folk music?
Folk.
Oh, so you say folk. You don't pronounce the L then?
No, but I vocalize it in polka.
Okay, Silo D power not ready. So I think we've done fuel but not power.
Yes. So there's one more. I think it's the generator.
This is irritating.
Well, you know, I mean, it's very video gamey, fetch questy, button pushy type stuff. It's standard fare.
This may be a little bit too much, but I also kind of lament the fact that like that the Halo games don't have any of this in it. I mean, I know a lot of people are like,
no, the Halos are very linear.
And you know what?
Tired of Valve and its physics puzzles.
Look, we made a physics engine. What's this?
Exactly.
We're really, really proud of it. Just a little too proud.
And that's what they use Half-Life for. So it's really crazy to me that, and I'm fully guilty of this. It's really crazy to me that Half-Life has such a following.
This corridor just got a lot dirtier.
Because it's just a franchise for them to put a game out and say, look at this new physics we did.
Yep.
And the new one is there just to be like, look at what you can do with VR.
VR.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is amazing, by the way. Like when Alex like pushes something away or something aside on a shelf to find ammo, that's like, whoa.
Oh, I expect
gonna be pointless or annoying though.
Yep.
I mean, it just
But bottom line is, we're never gonna see Goat Rope again as soon as he gets his copy. You just know it.
I think you mean Bowl. I didn't think Goat did VR.
No, didn't he?
No,
oh,
you're thinking of Bowl.
Yeah, you are thinking of Bowl.
Oh, I am thinking of Bowl. That's what
Goat's still doing Halo speedruns.
I thought they both did. Well, no, Goat's been doing speedruns lately.
I haven't seen Goat do any VR.
I thought he did. Okay, maybe I'm goofing. Because I thought they were like the only two.
We're into VR. Someone else is into VR.
That was hilarious.
You bounced it off his back.
Yeah,
nice.
It got. Yep.
Sexiest Gamer says max power. Yeah, Cyborg says, yeah, there's the elevator down the hall. Forrest says, welcome to Jurassic Park. Where we say jibs for Gibbs back in the 90s. And these kids
I'm sorry.
these days
Were you alive over there, Mr. Scientist Man? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so very sorry.
Lionel says, Jurassic Park sounds like an anthropomorphic brothel. Ricky says, clean up on Silo D, tongue preferred. Forrest is waiting for an okay boomer response.
I'm so out of it, I don't even understand the okay boomer meme.
Oh, okay boomer thing is the stuff millennials do when making fun of boomers' lack of understanding of modern technology. Is a baby boomer.
Someone born after 1946.
Oh, yeah. A baby boomer. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay.
Yes, baby boomer. It's just short for baby boomer, that's all.
That's irritating.
Oh, very. It's annoying as all F.
No, it's not.
Trust me.
And it's not just for millennials. You can say it if you're Gen X as well. It's fine.
I don't want to say it because I have a lot of respect for boomers. In fact, I love these videos now. I think there was a couple game shows or whatever, a couple talk shows where they actually brought in some boomers and millennials and started trolling them with each of their own technology and universes. And I hate to say it, but the millennials failed every opportunity while the boomers actually got a bunch of the millennial crap.
Dumbest millennials in the world.
Every
millennial
they couldn't use a rotary phone, for God's sakes.
Everyone can use a rotary phone.
No, the millennials failed. They absolutely failed.
I know how to use a rotary phone. Everybody does.
They did not.
If I find 100 millennials,
they couldn't use a VCR.
100 of them can use a rotary phone.
They couldn't
they
turn
can
on.
all use a VCR.
They couldn't. No, they couldn't.
Every millennial grew up with
They
tapes,
couldn't use an Apple II computer. They couldn't find the on switch. It was pathetic.
What?
Yes.
That's not true.
It is. Dude, check the YouTubes. It's on there.
They paid the millennials off because of the baby boomers wasting all of our money.
Nope. In fact, the only thing that the boomers didn't get was like some modern
memeing
stuff on Twitch or Twitter or something.
Well, I just don't believe it. Every millennial can use a VCR.
Check the YouTubes, man. I'm not making it up. It's there. It was recorded on live television, so you can play it back in your own thing. Forrest says, Blackstar, you're a millennial, aren't you? No, I'm a Gen Xer. I was born in 74.
Yeah,
so I'm as far away from millennials as you can get.
Even the youngest child in our family is not a millennial.
No, she's a Gen Yer. So sorry.
I am a millennial.
Are you a millennial or are you a Z?
I am a first of all, I don't know what Gen Z is, but I'm a millennial.
Well, then you don't know if you are it then.
Yeah, you can double check. Contractor says, hello, I consider myself to be a boomer. I have some millennial tendencies.
You cannot consider yourself to be a boomer.
Identify as a member of the greatest generation. Please give me my social security.
Well, no, the boomers came from the greatest generation. So the boomers are the greatest generation's children.
Are you assuming my generation?
Yes. Yes, I am.
You say attack helicopter, I'm going to boot you.
Forrest says, wow, you're older than I thought. I thought you were my age. Nope.
And
Narc's 2.5 years older than I am.
Crap.
Goop! He's been gooped. Cyborg says, I was 95. What generation is that? Too young.
Really doesn't seem fair. Where's the ladder?
No, I think 95 is millennials. I have to go. In fact, here, hold on. What's the age range?
You know, when you look up the generation age ranges, it's always like, really? It doesn't seem right. But I'm going to say millennials is like 85, 95. Is that what that is?
Okay, baby boomers are 46 to 64.
Hey, look, it's a dude.
Hey, dude.
Gen X's are 65 to 80. So, okay, no, she technically is a Gen X.
Smithers
down there. I was pretty sure she was the same as us.
Oh, she just made the cutoff.
We're only 9 years. We're only 9 years apart.
Well, I'm 6.
No, but I mean total. 9 years is the total span between me and her, and you're in between. So,
okay,
if she was Gen X, then you have to be as well.
Yeah, millennials are 81 to 96. So when were you born?
Then she's cusp. Then she's the last of the Gen Xers.
Yes, she totally made it under the wire.
Well, here's how you know if she was really a Gen Xer. Did she have that that nihilist phase in her teens?
That's just teenagers, dude. That's not.
I'm telling you, you talk to a current teenager, they don't have that nihilist phase. Some of them do, nerds, but did she?
All looks very interesting.
Doors. Oh, you obstructed!
Okay. Was I supposed to go this way?
Okay, Kaleida says you've been a millennial. Cyborg says it was 95. Okay, so 95, you're a Gen Z. 95 is 95 to 2015.
Oh, yuck. Wait, yeah, who's our 95?
Cyborg.
All right, Cyborg.
All right, well, I must go.
You can use a rotary phone, right?
I'm not sure what that's supposed to prove, really.
I'm just saying, there's every millennial. So imagine someone born in 1982 not being able to operate a VCR. Okay, that's impossible.
Okay, well, all right, here, hold on. There is a guide here that's saying that millennials technically could be 1980 to 94. So there may be some overlapping here.
Oh yeah, these are not scientific terms. You know,
no. Forrest says Narc is even older? Damn. Yeah, he's my older brother. He's 2.5 years older than I am.
Hello, over there. And anybody over there? Not sure.
Sexiest gamer says, yeah, go forwards, not backwards. Be kind, rewind. Oh my god, that fucking sticker. Holy shit. That was the bane of my existence growing up for the longest time.
Oh, I only have 2 grenades left.
You know what? Kids nowadays, I'm old enough to say that, kids nowadays don't know. Like, sometimes if you were late returning something to Blockbuster, it got to this point when you're like owed $45 for the tape. And then you had to think about it to yourself. Is it worth me never visiting a Blockbuster again? to go to the independent store.
I hate to say it,
to return that,
but depending on the tape, that was
where I worked.
Yeah, depending if it was a rent track title, it would actually be better if you to just replace the tape.
Now go away and don't tell anyone I'm here.
And the funny thing is, Blockbuster, do you know what their business percentage was for late fees?
It's like, I bet it was like 90.
No. It is high, but it wasn't that much of their business model. Can you guess how much?
50?
Lower.
Really?
Yeah.
20?
But think about it. No, it was 33%. So literally 1/3 of their business model was people not being able to return stuff on time. And we used to joke that if people actually return things on time, they would have to go under. Because imagine losing 1/3 of your revenue stream over the lifespan of the company. They wouldn't be able to stay in business. Or certainly not the size and expandability they were. So 1/3.
Good riddance. I'm glad they're out of business.
Me too.
I hated that company. So you get like, all right, it's a 2-day rental, but somehow you only have 6 hours to watch it.
I had to work for them twice. Okay, I was working at one particular place, and I left to go to a small 5-store chain, which I didn't know at the time, but found out it was made by this company who was literally making these chain stores to then sell them to Blockbuster to recoup their investment.
Oh, yeah, that's wicked smart, right there.
So I left to go to this better place, which was awesome, by the way, and then they sold out to Blockbuster, so then Blockbuster took us over. Yeah, so I left them, and then they bought us out. It was awful.
Yes, I'd like to get close enough to this button to push it, thank you.
Can you move the chair?
No, it won't let me pick up the chair for some reason.
I'm
grenading it in a second.
I was going to ask you, can you grenade the chair?
That's like in real life.
Yeah, Forrest says the original definition of millennial was 82 to 2004, so I think those numbers are getting slightly flexed.
Oh, okay.
Is it not working?
Someone born in 82
I think it's just a light. I guess I don't press it. I did move this other one. I did push this other one, and it moved that into position.
Oh, is that a ViewSonic or is that a Gold Star?
Seriously suggesting that all of these beings are here to dine on us?
Yes, that's seriously what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in the other. Maybe it's in the other room. I mean, why would you have these two controls apart?
Probably tastes good with risotto. Cyborg says, yeah, I could use a rotary phone, but we switched to wired phones in 2002, I think. He also stopped using a VCR. When obsessed tech dad threw it out, I was pissed at him. Clyde says, I wish I bought the DVD rewinder. All it did was spin the disc.
Oh my god, yes.
As opposed to the computer cup holder. I always loved that one. Is Forrest singing?
What's this monster called? That was the other thing, basically, is that, like, all these things have names, but since there's hardly anyone here to talk to, like, you don't get told things. You know, there isn't anybody, like, in Halo that tells you...
It's a graboid!
What everything is called.
Okay, so I remember. So you got Vortigaunts, they shoot green at you. You have the zombies, the headcrab zombies. They're the headcrab zombies. And you got the hound eyes, which are the...
Yeah. But what are these? That's what I don't remember.
I'm going to come up with the name now.
Oh, come on. It looks just like the graboids. Come on.
There we go.
Zal says, I can't believe that grenading the chair worked. Of course it worked.
It moved the chair. It wasn't necessary to do because that button wasn't activatable, but it didn't matter that I did it.
Lionel really wishes the VHS and audio cassette tape would make a comeback. Vinyl's nice, but it's severely overrated.
No, okay. Look.
No, vinyl is. In fact, there's a great YouTube video that explains step by step why everyone's feelings about vinyl are slightly off and completely nostalgia goggled. There's just
fine, but let's take a look at if we look at vinyl.
Is this gonna kill me now if I walk on it?
Probably.
If you have a perfectly kept vinyl record, it's going to sound okay. It's going to sound pretty good. It's not going to be CD quality.
Nope, it's going to be lacking. It's going to be lacking bass too. So
right, it's going to sound pretty good though. If you have a tape from 1973 and you put it in your tape player right now, it's going to sound like butts.
Right, because the magnetic polarization.
Suck.
Yes.
and vinyl is okay. Vinyl is just an expensive hassle, hassle-y.
Yeah. It's just the longevity of that physical medium is better than the other one. The other one was 10 years at best, and then you start to.
Oh, nice.
Door cheese.
Wow. You've been playing Marathon again, haven't you?
The sound is worse.
That was
You can have the
unintentional.
best Magnavox tape, and it doesn't sound quite as good as a brand new vinyl.
Oh, Captain Contractor says, yeah, Bull Squid. Yeah, Cyborg says,
Bull
yeah.
Squid. There we go. That's the name.
what it is. It's a lot better than slug-sounding leg guy that I was going to go with.
I like graboids. Cyborg said, yeah, the acid wolves are called Bull Squids. And Kaleida says, there's still time to make a 4K Blu-ray rewinder. Someone's going to do it. You just know.
I wonder if it exists.
Reagan says we should read the codex. The entry is very silly.
Oh, Vortigaunt. Oh, jeez.
There's a codex?
Apparently. I'm sure there's probably a 1,000 word Wikipedia for all this. He's twitching! Shoot him again! Zol says, yeah, that was Marathon-esque, wasn't Black Tie? Yes, it was. I'm sure Narc was very proud of that. He's probably been waiting for the past 20 minutes to time that door.
I was happy, but it wasn't unintentional entirely.
Oh, it was? I thought you were trying this whole time.
I was trying to back up to use the door for cover. I was not trying to kill them with it. I wasn't even sure it would do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kaleida says VHS and cassettes aren't practical to make comeback
what do you mean,
qualities.
someone?
Engine up again in no time.
Can we just shoot to this guy and go?
We'll have the engine up again.
No, you can grenade them, but like
it
puts the gun down when you aim at them. So
are they all clones? Or is this the same guy over and over again?
So there's like that cassette punk nostalgia, or the cassette punk aesthetic. That I think is really cool, but in reality, I don't want any of that cassette tape back.
Oh no,
I think it's totally cool.
Oh, we don't have to go back through this to get back, do we?
Oh, do you have to ride the?
Oh wait, no. If that ladder's intact, I can just go all the way back up.
Well, I'm just wondering, do you have to time the elevator so you have to ride it up again as it comes out of the liquid?
All right, guys, how many days do you think it would take you to actually climb this ladder?
Oh,
You'd probably have
God.
to stop for camp right here.
Yeah,
I mean,
you'd be
that's
seriously
at least
tired.
6 hours, right?
Minimum.
I mean, that's insane.
Yeah, Cyborg says the quality is due to the magnetic charge being lost. Yeah, they get polarized.
Polarized?
Mm-hmm.
I just have no idea how to beat this level.
Well, now I think we're ready for the hit the rocket button. It's just a question of how I get back there.
Sexy says, "Yeah, kill him. Get him to catch a grenade, Kappa."
Kill him.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could toss nades.
I could. I'm pretty sure that would work.
Test it.
Yeah, okay, so here we're going back into the silo area.
Captain says, "Ladder boss. What a thrill. Snake eater." Cyborg, yeah, cassettes can come back. Yeah, but it's so hard to do. And when floppy disks do the same, those need a switch cartridge treatment.
Yeah. See, you know you've done it when the game gives you a musical cue.
Yeah. Congratulations. Your reward is this song. Did you? What? Please tell me we.
Save.
Yeah, I just saved.
Oh, thank goodness. Because it kicked in just like the guitar, and I'm like, wait a minute, did he die, or is it going to trigger a cutscene?
You guys remember seeing that video posted to HBO?
Nope.
Where a guy somehow triggered the weirdest respawn in the world, where he respawned already dead, being killed by a hunter during a cutscene of Truth and Reconciliation?
No.
Oh, okay.
You still read HBO posts?
No, that was like 2002.
I was thinking, it's like, where are you reading that? Sexy gamers, lol. Captain Contractor is going, ha ha ha. Yeah, Cyberx says, yes, now it's time to fire the engine. But afterward, yeah, do a cannonball into the shaft.
Casualty.
Wow, you are now old enough to drink. As far as deaths go.
That's exactly how that works. Once you've died inside 21 times, it's time for you to try the alcohol.
Take a drink. Yeah. Can you imagine if we actually had a death drinking game for this? Oh my god.
Oh, come on, man.
I hired a girl at the store who asked for...
That's illegal in most states.
I hired a girl at the store who asked for her birthday off, and I hate that. I like... What? I hate it when people ask for their birthday off of work.
Why?
Because, dude, just work. Birthday's not special, and you're not special.
It has nothing to do with being special. It's having a day that's for you.
No, have the Wednesday for you. Give me that Sunday. Your birthday's on a Sunday. Come to the store. Anyway, what was I saying?
I do that just because it's time and a half.
And she was turning 19, and she was like, please, can I have the birthday off? I'm like, no, we need you. And then she says, oh, but I was going to go to Canada. All right, you can go.
Wow. So when she wanted to imbibe, suddenly it was worth it.
Yeah. That is I forgot. That is a time-honored right of Detroit
come
youths.
on!
So I must let her do it.
Man.
You know what would probably help if your machine stopped saying, hey!
Yeah, if it stopped making a friggin' noise. Kaleidos says, life moved pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around a while, you can miss it.
I had already thrown it. It hadn't exploded in time to save me.
Nope. You're doomed. There is damn your eyes! Or rather, lack of them.
If I do remember reading about this, there's like a hidden increase in its
difficulty,
in its sensitivity to your noise.
Right, which makes it harder. So I'm not surprised.
That does sound like a 90s game thing.
Yeah. Zal says, minor fracture. No, it isn't. Sexiest Gamer says, they can hear you holding the pin of the grenade, lol.
Oh, yeah, that's why you got to use the purse.
Yeah, do you have your satchel? Yeah, use the satchel charges.
You can't throw those as far, though. I mean, like, they literally just get slid out on the floor. See? That...
Okay, then boom it.
But, like, the whole trick of, like, go to a different level, you can't throw that far. No.
Oh, that's so unfair.
Casualty.
Forrest says, yeah, for my 21st birthday, the girl I had just started dating took me to a club in LA, and then she ditched me to in downtown Santa Monica at 3 a.m. Yeah, that's a date, man. Oh, man, that's sad.
I'm trying to think, what is the worst date I've ever had?
Probably the one where you got a kid. That would be mine.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
I'm just saying that would be my guess. Would you disagree? Is there a worse one in your repertoire?
Come on.
I feel like I ended up in jail once, but I don't remember. Oh no, it wasn't jail. It wasn't jail. It was crossing the border. We did cross the border, and that was bad. So me and this girl, I met her on an Avril Lavigne website.
Mm-hmm. How did I know?
She lives in London, Ontario.
Mm-hmm. She lives in Canada. You wouldn't know her.
She lives in London, Ontario. So I drove over to take her out, and we decided after the date that we were going to go to my house.
All right,
Narc.
I think we're good here.
Hit it. I would save first just to make sure.
I just did.
He did just save, yeah.
All right, cool. Finally!
Watch,
God
it kills you because you don't have the window.
You better put on some shades.
Oh, that's way cooler than the first game.
Well, yeah, it's lighting effects.
I say that as if I remember. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't remember it looking neat. This just disappear. That's cheating.
Or was it neat? They were louvers that tried to close, and of course they're all gone now.
You can kill it.
Did he just quote Predator poorly?
Yes.
It's a bastard. Yeah, enforced. And when I say ditch me, I meant she drove us there, so she left me stranded 2 countries from home.
2 countries?
2 countries.
Supposedly. Unless he means counties.
Well, I guess if he went to Tijuana, I forgot his story already. I feel like it was set in California. So if he went to Tijuana, and he's from Canada.
Oh, no, he means counties. I'm sorry, I read that wrong.
Oh, okay.
Well, if he was over a border between 2 of them, between U.S., Canada, and somewhere else.
Did you know that there is a part of France on North America?
I'm sorry, what?
There's a part of France on North America.
Yeah.
Saint Pierre and Miquelon and Newfoundland.
Forrest says, I accidentally drove to Canada once. It was awful.
Yes. If you accidentally drive into Canada, that's like the worst day of your life. Because they take your crap, you have no rights, they search all your stuff, they read your emails, and then they insult you.
Like maybe that be now, but it used to be you could literally just drive to the border and they like, you all Americans in this car? We're like, yep. They're like, have a good time.
That is how it is now.
Kaleidos says, now. The worst date I ever had is the date when they liked Fallout 76. Oh my god.
Wait, so you went on a date with someone who liked Fallout 76? Why is that bad?
And said they liked Fallout 76.
Oh.
So
then you realized
obviously it wasn't going to work out.
Right.
Now,
oh, what was the one that you got stuck out of the Turkish bar, Narc? Is that your worst date?
That wasn't a great date.
There was a club that you got stuck out in the middle of Turkey at like 3 a.m.
Well, no, I wasn't got stuck. I get pissed off at the person I was with and went outside and
couldn't get back in.
Yeah, exactly. It was face control, and they did not recognize me. I was not a regular. I could not get back in.
And here's the funny part: is that he was so drunk, he actually called this house in the States.
I was seriously drunk. I was outside. I called home to vent. I think Dad answered the phone. It was like absolutely traumatized.
Oh, you were absolutely devastated. And the funny, here's the worst part. You were drunk, stuck in an accent. So we couldn't even figure out for the longest time if it was even friggin' you.
Really?
Yes, I had
that part I don't remember, but I was fairly close to blacking out.
Some Russian took Nod's phone and he was trying to get a ransom?
Yes. We don't know what he was asking. He was drunk at the time. He was making very little sense.
So then I basically just called a friend of mine, and they called a taxi for me and went out.
I had to ask you about TV dinner, and that was when I realized it was you.
It's like ID proof.
Yes. Well, that's always been my go-to. So yeah.
What's your favorite TV dinner?
No. What was the name of my stuffed penguin?
You had a stuffed penguin called TV Dinner?
TV Dinner, yep.
That's a pretty good name.
No one in the world would ever guess or know that, so that was always like my go-to ID for people in the house of the family or whatnot.
That's pretty good.
Thank you, I like that.
I'm going to steal that.
He was a really cute penguin, too.
I lost too much health in that. I don't know if I could have gotten off that ladder without taking the fall damage, though.
And by the way, you just let that out on the internet, so now everyone...
Yep.
Let's prank Black Star.
I'm not even sure that's the first time we've told this story in a video.
What about the turkey bar or about TV dinner?
Yeah, the TV dinner thing.
Oh no, I don't think we talked about the turkey bar ever.
We might have. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether we did or not.
But yeah, but people might not know this. That sometimes when you get so drunk, you actually get caught, and especially when you're in a foreign country and you're talking like them, you can get stuck in an accent.
I was just drunk. I mean, it's.
Oh yeah, you were
I don't know
wasted.
that it needs more explanation than that.
Oh, well, you're not the only one that that's happened to. Sexiest Gamer suggesting swimming.
Nope. Swimming here is a bad idea. I'm gonna jump with the pipes.
No, I think you should swim.
No.
Yeah, that is health. That's health over there. Get to the ladder.
Yeah, there's a ladder.
Captain Contract's TV dinner penguin. No, he didn't eat him. No, his name was just TV dinner.
Hey, there was like the kids' TV dinners that had a penguin mascot. Was it related to that?
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
No. It was basically, we were playing Clue in the kitchen at the time, and when they gave me the penguin as a gift, and I was trying to come up with a name with him.
While you were playing Clue?
Clue, yeah. We were playing Clue in the kitchen.
That's strange.
No, I wanted to come up with the most random name possible. And that's what I came up with at the time. My childlike mind drifted towards that because nobody in their right mind would name that anything.
I think it's pretty good.
Thank you very much.
Tell you the name of all our cats in Arizona.
No.
I think if you like TV dinner, you might like the names of the cats. There was Bean Dip.
Oh, wait a minute. I think you have mentioned these.
Oh, okay.
What are some of the other ones?
There's Bean Dip. There was Monkey Suit. There was. I'm now forgetting the other names of the cats.
It's like trying to remember your tie when somebody covers it in front of you. Right?
We had 9.
That's a lot of cats.
All right. Okay. All right. So hold on. All right. So let's list all of the cats. All right. So there's Guido, Peanut, Bean Dip, Monkey Suit. What's her face? I don't.
What's her face?
What's her face?
You actually named a cat. What's her face?
Merca.
Oh.
Dog.
All right.
And Fluffy.
Thought I could make that.
I do remember you mentioning the dog one.
So some other one. I'm missing a cat in there.
I think that's happened before.
And sadly, it'll probably happen again.
I can't wait till I get a new cat because I gotta give the cat a troll name.
I fear you taking care of any kind of animal.
All right. If
Cyber
this
says,
is optional, maybe I should just ignore it.
Well, he says, notice the turbine sludge in the river back there. They're exploding the waste river, dumping for extra power.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out, like, is that... See, that door is also locked, so I think the only reason to go there is for whatever's in that crate. And I don't think I care that much.
Yeah, I don't think it's vital to the progression of this game
Probably
right
not.
Now, do we have to do some trick with the valves?
I don't know. I tried one of the other valves and it didn't. No, that valve didn't do anything.
Just see if you can ride one of the barrels down. Like
I don't think you can balance. I'm gonna give him the barrel rider name.
Wait.
I don't think you can balance.
No. I get down. I think I get down on this catwalk.
Get down.
But he gets up again.
But that door also seems to indicate it may be locked. Oh, okay, no, wait, that's
doors.
Here. Now into this pipe.
Contractor name, yes, yeah. What's her name and dog? Also, TV dinner was called Kid Cuisine.
Kid Cuisine. That's right.
Was it?
Kid Cuisine had the penguin mascot. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, YouTube comments. You finally come in handy once.
I think by that time that had come out, we had stopped eating TV dinners.
You guys abandoned TV dinners pretty early then, eh?
Well, we had them in a very, very young age, like late 70s, early 80s, and it was never a regular thing. It was kind of like a random treat that we only did a few times.
People in other countries, do you call them TV dinners? Answer in the comments.
Stop swinging, you bastard.
Ricky says, yeah, the amount of toxic sludge would make neon blush. I wonder what it looks like comparatively to the old style.
Well, in that hallway, it was a pipe puzzle in the old one, but it was incredibly narrow, and it was basically just the bottom of the pipe puzzle was green.
Cyberg says, yeah, in Gold Source, the river looped back to the start. Could you jump in and end up back at the start of the game? That would be funny.
It is?
Oh, Reki asks, what's a TV dinner? Oh, well, there we go.
There you go.
That's a good question.
They're frozen microwave meals.
They existed.
There was no microwaves.
They existed before there was a microwave.
Oh, all right, tell me about it, Grandpa Narkison. Back before we had a microwave, we had to eat our TV dinners like
Swanson
the
and some other companies.
We had to chop down the TV dinner tree and then
turn your gain down. You're overloading.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's totally overmodded.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Swanson used to make meals that kind of like military meals in a cafeteria. It was like a metal tray that had compartments in it, and they would have meat inside and vegetables in it, and you would warm it up in the oven, and it would all be ready. You would heat all the things together at the same temperature, and you would from frozen.
So for chat, here, tell you what, you want to find out. Take Swanson TV dinners. I left it in chat, and do a Google search, and you will see them in
garbage
images what they look like.
All right. But in current times, TV dinner's a frozen microwavable meal that you just microwave for 2 minutes and then eat while you're watching TV.
I'm sure they're microwavable now. The reason they weren't back then is because all the containers
microwaves did not exist.
Well, technically, that's actually not true. But the thing is, the containers were actually made of aluminum foil, which you could not microwave.
Why
Therefore,
Why
Swanson
does this
TV
wall
dinners
mine
were no
look
good.
like a projector?
That is absolutely a late 70s
It looks
projector.
like an LCD projector.
No, if it was a late 70s one, it would be the size of a small New Hampshire town.
There's like a big cyber demon coming up. So you might need that wall
When did
mine
we
for the
start playing
cyber demon.
Doom?
I don't know. It's
But
like
yeah,
a
I
cyber
think I know what you mean. Isn't there another like a rail access area with a bunch of tunnels, and this thing's gonna chase us?
Probably.
But we may be looking to end the session soon anyway. So
yeah, I was wondering when you were going to pick up a cutoff point. Yeah, see, technically though, microwaves actually were invented very, very early on. They were actually just after World War II in 46.
There's Cyber Demon.
I love the subtitle there. Agonized screaming!
As opposed to regular.
I like the exclamation points. That's the best part.
Yep. Raytheon had one in 55, and Sharp put one out in 64 to 66.
That's cool.
Technically, microwaves did exist. It's just the Swanson ones were made in aluminum foil. Forrest says MREs.
I will tell you guys, I did not know TV dinners came in an oven. Or was supposed to be for the oven.
It's G-Man.
No. Oh, G-Man!
Yeah, I don't think a grenade's gonna do it.
No, clearly not. But I also think I have to get into that area through that door. I don't think there's not a way of outflanking him.
Reki says, yeah, we have something contemporary, I guess. Just a decent, cheap frozen meal that's perfect when you get home at 11 p.m.
Frozen meal.
But it can't be assessed to cook. But do you think you've already eaten ramen thrice?
Why does he have rotor-rooters in his crotch?
Just a secondary pair of legs when the first ones get tired.
I don't know, probably used for mating. Sexy Gamer says, yeah, place the projector on the wall and look where the laser is, Kappa.
I like how we don't have any of the names for this stuff.
Yep.
Just put the projector on the wall, kill the cyber demon. Just whatever.
Lionel says, yeah, despite being in the UK, I call them TV dinners that's only as I knew them as such. Forrest says, was that a Cortana joke? Quote, yes, it was. In fact, we got a bunch of her on the soundboard.
I don't have as much of her. I've actually got one more for Johnson and Keys than I had for Cortana. All right, so how does this thing work? I just saved, so let's just put this thing somewhere and see what it does. don't even know.
Forrest says, now that I think about it, a lot of the TV dinners I've seen of recent years do have Convention 11 instructions on them still.
Yeah, it's because...
Is it just a Proxmine? Is that all?
A lot of the TV dinners, like there was like 10 years where TV dinners were not available for microwave, or were not available for Convention 11 use, with the exception of big ones from Banquet and stuff, which would come in the aluminum, the foil pans.
Yeah, the aluminum trays and the wrappings, yeah.
But
how can I use this on him if he won't leave the door?
Sexiest Gamer says it's just a laser mine.
Oh, maybe you got to go past him. See what happens if you run past him screaming.
Oh, Forrest said yeah.
That's presumably a great idea.
Aliens come out of the sky. Oh,
Boom,
work.
perfect. All right, now start running down the hallway. Yep. Oh, wrong hallway, maybe.
Yeah, it's a dead end.
Bad idea. No, other hallway.
Wait, is it too tall? Can he not get in here?
No, I think he can't go down the... But the laser is just the trigger, so...
Oh, no!
Reki says he stood the laser. Play the game. Captain Contractor says, yeah, you don't get the sticks and a Rock Johnson quote for shame. Yeah, we probably should get that one. It's probably available.
Oh, hey, I made it somewhere else.
Is that like the legendary Metropolis opening?
Are you talking about the film, or?
No, it's like the one where Johnson was
from
just
1924?
the German silent movie. No,
that's just it. I was thinking that was kind of a stretch, especially to have it as a quote.
The name of the level where Johnson says, back in my day we didn't have tanks or whatever. We had the 2 sticks and we had to share the stick or something.
Right? Yeah.
The Halo 2 quote. Yeah.
That's always good stuff.
Cyborg quoting Halo 2 right now. It blew right through us. 50 cal rockets didn't do a thing. Yeah, we got all the Marine quotes for that. I think I have more of the original Halo, though.
Put down that video game and actually go live your life.
Go back and play Halo 2. And Halo 3 so I can hear the Firefly voices.
Oh, Reki asked, yeah, what's a good Wartagon game? I'd call him Warty. So like Rick and Warty?
For every 1,000 years.
Mama said there'd be lifetimes like this.
Oh, Lionel suggests, yeah, I would have been your daddy, but the dog beat me over the fence. Yeah, Johnson had that quote too. In fact, there was a collection on HBO that had all the random quotes that either didn't make into the game, but were still in the files.
Oh yeah, those were good.
Yeah, I think they put those on as playable and downloadable too. Oh, Captain Contractor found me. He goes, yeah. Now listen up. Back in the day, we didn't have any fancy tanks. We had sticks. 2 sticks and a rock for the entire platoon, and we had to share the rock. You should consider yourself very lucky Marines. Cyborgs, oh, I know what the ladies like. Yeah, that's one we definitely need to have on there.
That one should probably be in there.
Turns out I did not need to do anything about that.
I like it when it fixes itself. I should get a collection of red versus blue quotes for that thing.
Into the hot tub?
This ought to kill them.
I'm not sure I'm anywhere I want to go.
Seems healthy.
Wow.
If they smell good and they remind me of me, I like them.
I don't remember hearing that one before.
Yeah. Narc grabbed a lot of the randoms.
There are some off-color ones I did not include also.
Oh, Sexist Gamer has, yeah. What about the Kung Pao quotes? We probably could dig some up. Yeah. Oh, turret.
Fucking nuts. Am I out of grenades?
Oh
No!
no!
Wow. Okay,
Right.
the radiation ruined that finisher.
That's easy. Oh! Jeez.
Oh, what the heck? Where did he come from?
The right.
Damn. Yeah, the radiation really messes up the timing here. I can't say I'm a big fan of that effect.
Yeah, actually, it's gonna give me a Mass Effect 1. Ah, man.
Wow.
The turrets are like the worst thing in the game, honestly.
Yeah. I honestly don't remember them in the first game, but I don't remember a lot. But I'm still going to go out on a limb and say that they weren't in the first game.
Ammunition depleted.
Crap.
Couldn't you just roll it?
I don't think so.
Try and press the alternate fire.
Ooh, yeah, that's kind of.
No, I was close to dead because of the way that whole encounter started. Honestly.
Kaleidos says, "What was your MST3K rift on your playthrough through Marathon called again?"
Oh,
Marathon Science Theater. Cyborg says. Yeah.
Now those guys are coming.
I wanted to do a whole series like that, to tell you the truth, but you get sucked into that, you just never come back. Captain Contra says, anger, sadness, and envy? No, that was the podcast Narc had before. Wait a minute, we supposed to kill this guy?
Did you see that guy's arm?
Yeah, he wasn't going for us. Sexist Gamer suggests using the revolver on it.
I
think the grenade would be easier.
I think it's down now. I think the turret is down now, so I don't think it's.
I think the game is down now. This is glitching out.
I think you should use rubber sole on it instead.
You think?
Yeah, works better.
Yeah, see, in my mind, that just makes it look like the game is having some kind of a technical issue. It's not immersive. It really takes me out. Kaleidos says, yes, thanks, found it. Thanks, Lion. Great, they're all looking up all our old school stuff.
I was really proud of that video. I had a lot of fun making it. And like, I don't habitually go back and watch our stuff, but I've watched that a couple times.
There's very few that I go back and watch.
That, and I think like the Minecraft episode where we go to the moon and we launch the rocket.
Oh God, yeah, that was probably my most.
I like the music we selected for that.
Yes. Yeah, you did a great job on that one. I thought how you edited that and especially with the remember the microphone effect that we talked about making and everything. Said, oh, we gotta do the helmet thing.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's one of my all-time faves.
If I go back and watch your videos, is almost always the Build the Marathon series.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's because they're
explosives.
Tight. You know?
Oh yeah, Lenark edited those things to
those are
Fantastic.
very good. They were recorded in a sequence that would go between 2 and 6 hours, and then edited down to half a dozen to a dozen 20-minute episodes, give or take.
Right, I can't watch these streams. Also, because sometimes I hear myself, and then obviously that's not.
You gonna pull an Adam Driver?
What does that
these
mean?
explosives stacked there. Adam Driver has a phobia of watching himself or hearing himself perform, so he very much prefers not to do it. It makes him very upset.
Good for him.
This is apparently a thing that's been known about him, and he's mentioned this to other interviewers, and other interviewers had previously agreed not to do that. But apparently, in the end of the junket leading up to the release of the latest Star Wars film, an NPR interviewer asked him to do this, And when he said, "No, I don't do that," they said, "Well, it's okay. Just take your headphones off." And he took his headphones off and he walked off. That was that.
Wow.
What a hero.
So a lot of people were like, he's letting down the side. He's letting down his coworkers, and other people like that interviewer did interviews with him years prior, was aware of this issue, and then basically decided to just kind of like ambush him.
And also, Adam Driver said, "No, sorry, I don't do that." And then the interviewer said, "Fuck it."
Yeah. YOLO.
It's that guy's fault. No, it's not.
Why'd they put the toilet in the middle of the room?
So I don't like to watch or look at or review anything I've ever done. But when I do occasion, to come by it.
Blackstar, were you playing that clip?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I thought maybe it was the soldiers out there.
It was
glitching.
glitching.
Like, why are they talking about the toilet?
No. Somebody in chat put it in there. I was like, oh, I gotta find it. in there.
Anyway, I always think I do great. I just don't seek it out in case I don't do great.
No, sir, that's...
Is this metal? I got to bet with Joe. Yeah, there were a lot of them, like, they're so specific, you know? I didn't think they would be any general utility.
For me, they're just the quotes, it just makes them funny.
What happens when you leave a potato in the microwave?
That's a good generic one for explosions. But like stuff like, well, this ought to kill them.
Yep.
Just seems like that was, oh, come on, man. More of you? Really?
What do you know? Mine smells like bacon.
In the dome.
Thank God I
Captain Contra says, why'd they put the toilet in the middle of the room?
Achievement, 20 out of 20 headshots.
Yay. Does that mean we no longer have to go for the head?
You've somehow
it means I'm
come
out
up
of
with
ammo
something
now.
even more meaningless than an Xbox achievable. A Steam achievable.
Then I ram my ovipositor down your throat and lay my eggs in your chest.
Do you have what do you get for Steam achievements?
I have no idea. Stickers, trading cards. I every once in a while I get something that says I've got a Steam inventory item update. By the way, Blackstar, those are coming through to me at least really quiet. I can barely hear them.
Oh, are they? Yeah, see, I'm not calibrated for any of this thing to be accurate or correct.
Oh.
And Kaleidos says, it helps that their voices are so adorable.
Jerk.
Obviously, there's a monster closet off to the right, and he came out of it.
Yeah.
Sergeant, we're surrounded.
I don't remember that line.
Really?
Nope. What was that from?
That's 343 Guilty Spark.
Yeah, that's the first one when you go through the door and you get the little recording out of the helmet and you're playing it back. You honestly don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
That was the pinnacle moment in the game where it completely changed its entire archetype. It went from Space Marine to survival horror.
For a little bit.
I don't remember it. Oh, Reki's asking the real questions in
chat. How'd the goons get past the tentacles of the silo anyway? Yeah, they waited for you to do it.
They waited for me to do it, yeah, that's how.
You're gonna get beat by a girl.
Still hear a hound eye somewhere.
You'll see it later.
Probably. All right.
I don't like these stairs. But I do like that they have the yellow safety. Jesus Christ.
What?
Oh my God. There's a bug on my wall. There's a bug on my wall. Oh my God. Oh, scared the hell out of me. Oh. How'd that get in here? It's winter. Bugs are all dead.
Actually, no, it's funny. I did find 2 ants the other day. And we've got how much snow on the ground?
I did find like the last of the stink bugs the other day.
Oh, did you? Oh, good.
When did those fuckers show up? Pardon my French.
They probably came in some overseas
They're an
thing.
invasive species, I believe.
That is the worst thing that has happened in my life. There are a lot of things that have changed, but the worst thing has been those bugs. Let me get a shoe here. You guys want to hear me kill a bug live on air?
Sure, I guess. Maybe. Do we have a choice?
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Be prepared, because this bug might come at me and I'm gonna run away. Oh. Woo!
Oh.
Dude, it almost touched me, man. Oh. Okay, alright. So it's dead now.
Should we be seeing that?
More mines. More ammo. Actually, right now should be a time to realize I'm winning on these boxes. Come and find me.
Oh.
See, I didn't put that way in because I figured it wouldn't have any utility, and then I forgot about crates.
Oh, damn, I spilled my big gulp.
The only thing in video games more popular than red explosive barrels. Oh, it's gross. Oh, it's gross.
Is there another one?
No. I'm trying to get rid of it. Oh, I'll be back.
Is this metal? I got a bet with Joe.
No, sir, that's paper.
Well, actually, they're similar to some of the insect life on your own planet, larger, of course, with a higher degree of intelligence.
Am I supposed to go down here?
Cyborg's got a very bad girl joke.
Seemed like
it's a little raunchy. So
see, Hound Eyes. I knew they were down here somewhere. Oh my god.
Well,
There's quite
I
a few
have
of
a
them.
refreshing mint flavor.
I see, now I know. I rejected that one because of the sound effect.
So they worship the everlasting gobstopper?
And that one just had... I couldn't think of what the applicability of that one would be. I mean...
I see that
like,
in my mind, it doesn't matter. The application will come up even if there is no application. That's an application in and of itself.
You dinks. You crushed my nads.
That one I did almost use.
Oh, that one we definitely got to use. Captain Guy, don't mention his hair. Yeah, that one we don't have. But we got to get that one too. The entire movie from beginning to end is just so quotable.
Yeah,
it's my all-time fave out of everything that they've done.
What do you know? Mine smells like bacon.
Don't like those explodables over there in that corner.
Cyborg says, yeah, Gobstopper one could play at the portal on top of the Zen Tower.
Okay, no power to that. But there's a ladder here.
Captain Contract is an everlasting Gobstopper equals the Traveler from Destiny. Or when I like to trigger the internet, I call it a Guardian.
The Guardian. The famous Guardian.
That was so funny. 29,000 views. We must have gotten like 50 comments, and all of them bitching that I misquoted it.
Seems like there ought to be something down here for this to be here, but whatever.
Kaleidos, that's enough. Normal view. Actually,
normal,
do we have normal view? Normal view.
Yeah, no, I did not put that in. I think I have it,
The
but
men's room in the tower. What was I thinking?
It's not in the soundboard. Oh, that looks important.
Well, I'll read this on the crapper.
More fans.
Oh yeah, this is when science didn't have to have any specific purpose.
Kaleidos, yes, I was hoping to get you guys started on that. Well, see, that's the hard part, because once we stop, it's really hard to stop.
True, true.
I'm not an alien.
Yeah, I have 3 of those because I use those in the video. All right, so
Well,
power is off. Input is very low.
Is it? Are you sure? That sign says
blocked.
Well,
We're blocked. We're feeling very blocked.
We need to launch the Metamucil function.
Okay, so it looks like Unit 2.
Captain Contrary, this is just turned at MST3K
Unit
memes.
2 is on, but Unit 1 is off.
Off. Mm-hmm.
And if it's a left-right thing, that means that the side that's off is the left side. Unit 1 power off. Unit 2 power is on. So.
Hey, the floors look great.
Yeah, because this fan is running.
Yep.
And this turbine is not running.
I'm not a fan.
All right. No, it's not a fan. It's a turbine.
Cyber says, Sandy Frank is the source of all our pain. See, I try to keep, at least we're going to do the soundboard to like one particular thing per show. So if I do the Star Wars one, I do the Star Wars one. If we do the Schwarzenegger one, we do the Schwarzenegger one. So if we did an episode where we were just going to use one and we kept the theme for like MST3K, I'd be fine with it. The trick is not to do the same ones over and over and over.
All right, but I mean, like, already it's like what? It's 63 sounds, and even that doesn't seem like much because you repeat them too often.
Yep.
Into the hot tub?
Yeah, Cyborg says, head downstairs and free the pump. Apparently it makes Marathon 2 pump sounds. They're probably using the same soundboard.
Yeah, there's licensed sounds.
What's so weird is actually I remember a lot of Halo 1 sound effects, but if you go back to like sci-fi movies and whatnot from years prior, they're using the same sound pack. Authorized personnel only.
Oh, all right. I think. Well, here's your problem.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I gotta put the who's-its and the what's-it here.
If I just hit it hard enough.
Wait, do you have to turn a valve or
I
something?
know, you
or
noticed?
flip a
No,
switch?
I think it's this
it's
box.
the crap.
This
Get the crap out of there.
Here.
There you go.
Yeah, listen. It's that generic machinery noise that you hear everywhere in Marathon 2.
Yeah, Cyborg says they use Marathon elevators, Doom doors. Collider says, oh yeah, stock sounds are all over the place.
Stock sounds.
Captain Contractor, yeah. Some of the names of Dave Ryder. Beat Punch Beef. Big McLarge Huge. Blast Hard Cheese. Blast Thick Neck. And Bold Big Flank. Collider says, I wish I could get those stock sounds. Well, you can.
You can,
for
actually.
only
Yeah,
$19.95.
You just need to buy them.
Or get someone to buy them for you.
Or...
where's my stasis?
Open up the files for this mod and then just take them.
And then right-click copy, left-click paste.
All right, what do I do now? So do I ride a fan up now, or?
Cyborg says stock sounds. Hey, baby, what you reading there?
No, that doesn't seem to go anywhere.
Collider says roll fizzle beef.
Don't mention his hair.
These are great names.
Oh, what was the second best one that I ran into the other day? Damn it! There was one that
there's too many of them now that people on Steam are doing it. They can have anything they want. They're not, you know, so and they can change them.
No, it was a Destiny one. The absolute all-time favorite.
Oh yeah, but Destiny names are Steam names. So.
Yeah, I know. Was fucking Titans, am I right? And the way that he wrote it was his name was Uckin Titans, but what he did is he put the banner in the back of Future War Cult, which gave it the F, which I thought was absolute genius. I thought that was fantastic. But no, there was another Destiny name that I caught the other day, and for the life of me, I'm pulling a blank.
My favorite Destiny name was really basic. It was on Xbox Live, so I can't believe you got it. It was like fart salads.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know
it
what,
was
I
something
think that's
cheesy.
what it was. It was fart salad, and I just thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. This guy got fart salad.
Question Deca says, beware the fizzy lifting drinks. Yeah, you're not supposed to drink those.
Lift. There's a lift over here. That's what you needed the power for.
Zaldera says, yeah, there was also the siren during that part where you were preparing the... Whoa! You just got killed outright.
I got killed by the lift.
Oh my god, you stick your head out?
Hey,
it was coming down.
Oh no, maybe it was this guy.
Oh.
Possibly. I
It
think he
might
shot
have
you in the
also
head.
been the lift.
Or both. Yeah, troll him. What the? Did he self-destruct? What was that?
Yeah, he shot an explosive barrel towards himself and then exploded.
Oh, hey, my grandma's legs.
That cost me more health than I would have liked, but
apparently.
That's the value of playing on easy.
Oh, that's why easy's
Jeez,
the
this
best.
guy's a friggin' everywhere.
Oh, man, what is this, Truth and Reconciliation?
No, it's turning into COD is what it is.
Well, see, that's why I kind of don't like the turn that the game takes at this moment before it goes back into a better mix of aliens and stuff and then goes to Zen, is that, like, these guys are challenging, but it's mostly because of the damage model, not because of anything interesting they do, and fighting them isn't really fun.
Oh, Felton Chan's in the band. Heyo, what did I miss? A lot.
Nothing.
You're going to want to go back after this.
Nothing, we're still playing Marathon Eternal.
Contractor says, terrorist, aloha, snack bar. Collider like that other one, just clip it. Cyborg says, hey, your liver's poking out. You might want to put that back in.
That's him!
Cyborg says, I remember the Eternal X stream. Somebody suggested replacing the Marathon 2 alarm with SpongeBob's laugh. Yeah, that would be preferable. Anything to that damn klaxon.
What if it's the Tim Allen runs?
Okay, so that... Oh!
Aha, eat my photons, small heads!
You shot him like 11 times in the face. That's crazy. This is
I'm not an alien.
division level health.
Nonsense. Yeah, he was wearing a knit cap. He's immune to bullets.
Totally. and not just one, but several. Okay, now don't get killed by the lift again.
I'm not even sure what direction they're going to be in once again.
Every direction. Oh, throw it there. Throw it all over. I probably should have used guns. Grenades.
Why don't you
bad
crouch
idea.
behind the boxes? That's what they're there for.
Oh, yeah.
You know, chest-high walls are made for a reason.
For anyone interested, and I'm sure you're not, the original game did not have red explosive barrels. I believe they were white with a flame on them. It was like...
So they could go faster.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So 5-6 extra horsepower at least.
Your liver is beginning to stick out there. You might want to tuck it back in.
Someone correct me if that's wrong. It's probably wrong.
Hey, do you remember that they actually had to change the health back cross symbols off there because of the Red Cross was suing them? They had to change that to a red H for health.
No.
Yes, that's actually true. The original ones actually had those red crosses in the middle, and the Red Cross was suing everyone for using that in video games, so they have to change that now, so now all the health packs have a red H.
You know what?
I'm okay with that.
I'm not. I think real life
You know
needs
what?
to go
You were
to
going
video
to say
games.
you were okay with that until I said I was.
But
you
being a
totally
contrarian,
were.
he had to do a 180.
Yeah.
I think we need to boycott the Red Cross and then start a new company called Red H that is more okay with people using their stuff.
I am so lost.
Reggie says one balaclava isn't incognito enough with two balaclavas at the same time.
I only have one.
But the red is a faster color font. Golfer's in the chat. Hey, Golf.
Hey, Golfer.
Well, Golfer's not called Golfer anymore, is he?
No, he's not. He's actually, what is it? Immortal Sun?
I don't even know.
I think it's Immortal Sun. Well, no, the funny thing is, yeah, he was texting me on my Xbox app, of which, of course, I get endless chicks trying to show me naked photos. And I didn't recognize the name, so I kept, ignoring it and blowing it away. And I was about to ban him, and I'm like, wait a minute, maybe it's somebody else. And sure enough, somebody changed his name.
Apparently, I got a new name suggestion for you there, Golfer. Last Hard Cheese.
I don't know if you can check chat, but yeah, there's a bunch of new names there that are all great options now.
I gotta admit, now I am lost. I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going now.
Felton Chan says, Gordon Freeman, report to the military immediately for a security check. Gordon, how about no?
Okay, alright, so let's see.
Deca says Halo uses green crosses.
Does it?
No, they're using red H's, I thought. Unless they changed it again, which I wouldn't be surprised if they had.
Oh yeah, 343 would probably change it to something more canon-friendly.
No, I got back up here by using the lift.
Oh, Kaleidos says, yeah, Red Cross sued Sleepyway Camp for doing the same thing with the DVD packaging. Wow. Talk about way to go for bad publicity.
Boycott him.
Reggie says, it's okay, just call it a Red Plus, and then you're good. Actually, you know what? They should just rotate it, 18 degrees to the left, and then it would be a Red X.
A Black Star.
Right.
But
does anybody know where I'm supposed to go now?
No.
Head back to the control room and use the button to open the DC
generator, yeah.
Oh.
It's how the track power is turned on.
I don't know how to get there.
And supposedly it kills the big guy.
Yeah, see, I knew we weren't done with that guy. I knew my running away from that guy did not complete anything.
No.
We were going to have to go back to him.
You're
but
going to have to return.
I kind of don't remember how to get there.
Oh, Golfer says he's going to go see Star Wars tomorrow night.
Well, you have fun with that.
No spoilers. Yeah, in fact, I was going to ask Narc if he wanted to go, but considering his total lack of enthusiasm.
I think maybe on this one.
Yeah. No, I can't say
it. Friday at 1.
Oh, Forrest says, don't you mean 45 degrees? No. 18 degrees to the left is an MST3K movie joke.
I'm just going around in circles here. I cannot find my way back to how I got into this area.
It's the amazing Technicolor Cheese Wedge! Oh, my interocitor's way nicer than that one.
That was another one I also considered using.
Oh, yeah, you got to use that one.
Wait, what one?
Interocitor. My interocitor is way better than that one.
Yeah.
Around. Alright, whatever.
Lino says, yeah, Red knows how it ends. He didn't work on it. His workmates did. Forrest says, I missed the reference. No, that's okay. No, we've been doing it since we got the MST3K soundboard partially up. Yeah, we've been, trolling left and right. And I've got a bunch of the original files here. I can throw it on demand really quick.
These are both on here.
Cyberx says, go back to the turntable with the tracks. That's apparently where our goal is.
I think the problem is we know we need to get to the big room with the Cyber Demon.
Yeah.
We just don't know how to get to that room.
Yes. Does everybody got a map? Reggie says, yeah, it's back up those stairs and you open the German bunker bit.
This is the turntable room.
Okay, can we just drop down? Is there a ladder?
Yeah, this is the turntable. Isn't it?
No,
those are the
fans.
fans.
The turntable room is the big room that the Cyber Demon's in.
Oh, yeah, no, okay. If you mean that, then yes, I know we're going there, but I don't know how to get there.
Okay, so we're going down with the lift, or we're going up? Sector E track control. Does that reference help? Okay, this is where all these jerks were.
Okay, I think it's this way.
Then I ram my ovipositor down your throat and lay my eggs in your chest. But I'm not an alien.
Yeah, Cyborg says, the Gargantua's in the turntable room. It's down the hallway to the top of the lift opposite the ramps. He said that away. This is Radiation Central. See, I'm wondering if that effect looks different for you than it does for me, because it completely screws up the NDI.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look good. It's very heavy film grain.
Well, on the NDI, it presumably that's what I'm looking at. On the NDI, it actually breaks the image.
Right. Well, I thought that's what you guys were looking at.
No, what is the stream looking at? I mean, I assume if it was totally broken, people would have said something before now.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was.
So where am I going here? Am I going up?
The stream has the video as intended. The NDI has it.
Okay,
totally
so the
broken.
NDI. Okay, so whatever effect they're applying here is breaking Newtek's.
Oh yeah, it ruins it. See, I thought that's what all of you were looking at, but no, I guess for you it looks totally different.
Yeah, I would say it's not a great effect.
I think it's a great effect.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, hey, my grandma's legs.
Yeah, see, Funk is probably seeing exactly what I'm seeing, which is
I assume so.
Total breakage.
You'll have to take a screenshot or something.
Oh no, you must see it in motion.
Yeah.
Because, for example, for 3 seconds at a time, the screen will go totally green and you won't get an image. And then sometimes you'll have a seizure level.
Yes, epileptic fit inducing. Yeah, see, they aren't seeing that.
No,
okay,
no, I'm not seeing that, and stream's not seeing that. Thank goodness.
Oh my god, it's seriously disruptive. I had to close my eyes a few times.
All right, and if we can manage to kill the big thing, we probably will call it a day at that moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Regga says, assuming Freeman helmet isn't a visor, but a camera. I don't think he has a helmet. In fact, doesn't he complain that he doesn't get one?
No,
yeah, that's what. Lionel says, Freeman isn't wearing a helmet, but he does wear glasses.
Glasses are like a helmet.
For your eyes.
Yeah, they're like a helmet for your eyes. That's what they're called.
Are eye helmets.
Back when Raytheon invented the first glasses, they called them eye helmets.
I'm never gonna make it.
This is the room.
You better go on without me.
Okay.
Is that guy gonna reach in there and kill him through the window?
We can only hope.
Okay, there's a lever.
You crushed my nads.
Or at least there should be. Oh, God. Oh, jeez.
I love this giant thing that says on.
I feel like there used to be a lever in the old game.
No, I think I'm pretty sure it's a flashing button there, but I'm also thinking now, is it a thing where he has to be standing in a specific spot for this to kill him?
The lever flips the turntable.
Okay.
He's on the turntable. So if you go up to the window, I don't think he'll get you.
Well, this window is broken, and he shoots high beams. So I would say yes, absolutely. So I want him to be.
So you see, there's the turntable on the ground.
Yeah.
The tracks.
So I want him to be on it when I hit the button.
Don't
know.
I don't remember the mechanic here, but I do remember. Yeah, you got to switch the tracks.
Well, I guess I don't know what the button does until I push it. So.
Well, suddenly I have a refreshing mint flavor.
Yeah, it turned on a red light there.
Pretty good.
Do I have to do something over here?
There's definitely a lever.
Cyborg says press the button to open the way to the generator that kills the Gargantua.
Oh.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah. I don't know.
Look. I mean, just make the button kill the thing. Why do we have to do more things?
Don't make this a two-step process if it doesn't have to be. What do I want two-step authorization for? My phone's not on. Cyborg says, yeah, the guard switches the track for you once you get on the train.
Oh.
He says it's a chance from the gold source.
I'm almost positive there's no guard in the original.
I'm not sure. All right, so he's ready to do his bit.
Right. What happens if you kill him? Do you completely break this experience?
Labs, silos, admin. I don't think he can be killed by anything other than what we're doing. I assume whatever it is, it's down that corridor with the red light.
Kaleidos says, because Narc, you need to get up close and personal when it dies. Because after it dies, we get the sad music.
Is it sad music?
I don't know. She says it's the saddest music ever in a Half-Life game.
Undertale-esque.
Not saying much. Like, Half-Life isn't usually shooting for pathos, you know? It's like, it's not their thing.
Until Half-Life 4, when Valve has figured out how to build a pathos engine.
I bypassed the entrance to the room now somehow.
I am so lost.
Yeah, I should not have gone down the ladder. I should have gone this way instead. Or not? Yes, here we go. Okay, fine.
Well, that must be the train. That's creepy.
Static discharge. Is this not on now?
My God, everything's got to be in the right order.
I remember this puzzle from that weird Mexican adventure game thing.
The what?
What was that game we played where we were dead?
Kaleidos says, plug it in, plug it in. Oh, the cables! You gotta plug the cables together. Yep, there, and the other one against the other wall. So in other words, literally you've got to plug it into the wall outlet.
Do I have to pull the breakers also?
Well, no, the breakers are on.
That's
They're
a
up.
very Half-Life 2 problem.
Yes, it is actually, but without the gravity gun.
Yep.
Yay!
Oh no.
He's evolving.
Is this the sad music?
It sounds more like a Twilight Zone musician.
Yeah,
it sounds more like
creepy than
sad music than sad music.
Kaleidos R.I.P. I guess she liked him.
Rip in peace.
What do you know? Mine smells like bacon.
Oh, he's
Real
fairly
pretty.
light.
Friend of yours?
Forrest says, have you tried turning it off and on again? You know what's funny? I was actually watching the crowd just the other day.
All right, well, I think we're going to leave it there. Although it looks now I've got a moment of peace. I could probably take a few minutes to loot the area before I get on the train.
Somewhat anticlimactic, but
no, it's not anticlimactic. We just killed the big alien.
Yeah, but it was like this, like, explode alien.
I'm not an alien.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting like a wave motion gun thing, and it was more like a zappy zappy.
It's like if at the end of the Avengers movie, instead of all the horns and choral music and stuff, they had one Western piano player.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could have used a turret to help me. Would that have worked?
I don't know. Could have distracted him.
Maybe.
Cyberg says, yeah, wait, the sad music was in the original credits, part 2 theme, and then on a real song of the first train lift.
Oh, I can't pick it up. All right. Well, anyway. So
Well, Ricky says
that'll
with
be
that,
it for
I am
now.
off. Night, boys. Night, funk. Night,
Thanks
black and
everybody for
dark.
watching. Thanks everybody for
Night,
the
Ricky.
help and advice.
Oh, God, yeah. And the quotes. Yeah, Ricky, you definitely won the internet tonight. Kaleida says, yeah, I'm almost about to head off myself. Have a good one. Thank you, Kaleida. We certainly hope you enjoyed it. And anything else we want to say before we go?
No.
No, I think I am enjoying the game. I mean, the difference in philosophy, no waypoints, no objectives, no everything like that, is a little bit different. Than what we're used to.
No waypoints is not hand holding. So
No, exactly.
we certainly hope everyone else is enjoying it, because we certainly are. So thank you all for watching. We certainly hope you had a good time, and we hope to catch you in our very next one. Please feel free to check out all of our stuff on our Rampancy.net YouTube channel. I am Blackstar, he is Narcogen, he is Funkmon, and we certainly hope to catch you all in our very next video.
Oh, hi, Narc.
Oh, hi, Knock.
Oh, hi, Narc.
That is so going on the soundboard.
Oh, hello. My name is Dr. Eric Sigurdsson, Head of Weapons and Materials Research, here at the Black Mesa Research Facility. Our first-rate associates have always designed, developed, and manufactured specialized equipment for an amazing array of advanced scientific disciplines. But don't take my word for it. Let's see what one of our many satisfied business partners has to say.
Thanks, Doc. The Navy and Marine Corps needed a weapons system that offered single-target force projection that allows an operator to eliminate a threat at an extreme range. The XVL-1456 meets those particular requirements, and then some. Thanks a lot, Black Mesa.
Of course, all this research would be useless if we couldn't test our weapons properly. Thankfully, Black Mesa has a variety of decommissioned areas that we have been able to repurpose for our needs. From outdoor storage sites to temperature-controlled indoor facilities, we can provide testing in almost any environment imaginable. At Black Mesa, we continue to deliver the future.
Down. Shutting down. Someone. Attention, shut down. It's not shutting down.